What is up, everybody? Welcome to How We Roll. It is Thursday, and what does that mean? It is time for us to play some Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. We only have half our cast here physically, and we have 2/3 of them here, if you include the fact that one of them is in chat but not on screen. So I am your Game Master Gorbad. Joining us, again in spirit, is Nat. She plays our female Dwarven Troll Slayer, Kazkaya. Here in person is Shagget.
Hi guys. I play Nelwick Rattlebone, the Halfling Hunter. Soon to be more, because as soon as Gorbat stops being stingy with those damn experience points, we can actually progress.
Hey,
That's something Spook I know really wants to.
hopefully tonight, we will make that happen. Also with us, it is Spook.
Hey guys, I am the Dragon Spooker, and I play Lena, the Initiate of Virna, hopefully soon the Priestess of Virna for great justice.
There we go. And last but not least, we have Satchmo. She is here in chat, but not feeling 100% today, so she's kind of hanging out with you guys in chat, but not on camera. And normally she plays Khazadrin, who is a Dwarven shield breaker or bearer. So, shield, hammer, get stuck in, lad. That's how that works. So, yeah. So what have we been up to? Well, our heroes of the old world have been doing a lot of things, but most recently, while they were in the capital city of Nuln, Lena visited her temple to Virna, which is like one of the biggest, fanciest temples to Virna in Nuln. And they said, oh, you haven't done your initiation week yet, so better do that while you're here. Initially, they sent them to the slums, and they were basically judge-dreading it around the dirty streets, back alleys and stuff like that, where they were dealing with crime in a very literal sense and very real sense as it happened. After a few days of that, however, they went back to the Temple of Virna and kind of got leaned upon to help do a favor. See, it turns out a wealthy young noble who was also, ironically, a patron of donating to the Church of Virna. What are the odds? His son recently borrowed a ton of his money and went into partnership with somebody else to build a mill. However, that mill should have long been since built. They're burning through the cash like wildfire. And bottom line is, he wanted our heroes to kind of go up there, check on his son, see what the problem is, find out why everything's taking so long to get done, but not to let the boy know that Daddy sent them up here. So they've gone up here. They basically got hired on as laborers. They've made their way upriver to the mill. And over the past couple of evenings, they have been working on the at the mill site. Now, the first job that they were given was there was this big, strange obelisk or rock with strange writing on it that was in the woods, very close to the mill site. The Strigani, which are sort of like gypsy-type folk, very much like the Vistani, if you were in the D&D World of Barovia. He has hired a group of them, and they are very superstitious and would not move the rock. So he had our two dwarfs, halfling, and our priestess take care of that, which they did. However, everybody in the camp seems to be having strange, nightmarish dreams. They think it might have something to do with the rock. They don't know, but they moved the rock. They moved it a few hundred feet north. When they got back to the town, however, or back to the town, the mill site, their employer, one of the two partners, is nowhere to be seen. They didn't really think anything too much of it until the following day. But then no one knew where he was. They went to the nearby village and said, hey, have you seen Rutger Rooter anywhere? And they was like, no, he hadn't been here. So they strolled back along the riverbank, and upon doing so, discovered his body washed up against some rocks and some huge, big, strange, ominous, monstery footprints leaving the river and going up to his tent. At the moment, not to cause any alarm, they have not tipped off anybody else into the camp to let them know that Rutger Rooter is deceased. They stashed his body discreetly inside his own tent, and then they kind of went back down to the water to discuss what they should do next. Two schools of thought came out of that discussion. One is we should come clean and let everybody know, hey, he's dead, and see what occurs there. The other school of thought is, well, what if somehow some of these are responsible? Let's say nothing initially, go about our business, and see if anybody starts to act strangely, acts odd, or if we overhear anybody say anything that might tip us off to them being involved, so on and so forth. So I think that was kind of the discussion that was had, and I think in the end, you guys were kind of going to go with the whole let's lay low initially and see how that works. Was that right, Nelwick?
Yeah, kind of. I think that was towards the end. Is like, let's see how this works, and
okay.
Yeah.
So Lena's plan is to say nothing initially, and try to do a little bit of observation and stuff like that. And Nelwick and Kazaldrin were more like, no, we should say something, we should let them know. But they kind of come around to the idea, well, we'll start out this way and see what happens. Their biggest thing is if it gets to nightfall and nobody else knows about it, they potentially could all be in danger, because if they don't know what happened and they feel like people should be notified before the danger might occur. But we're going to see how things play out. So that's what we're up to this evening. And as you can see, we're here in our quaint little riverside. And let's go ahead and get some audio going here.
Just a reminder that everybody should probably be another wound or two healed. I don't think we healed Kazkaya last time.
Oh, no, yeah, everybody would have gone up another wound overnight, for sure. Good. And didn't you... And actually, you managed to score a couple of healing poultices, if I remember right. From the village.
Yes.
So you at least do have a couple of those up your proverbial priestly sleeves. All
yeah.
Right. Let me... Oh, I've got these flipped, that's why.
I keep forgetting. I keep muting it with the wrong thing, and I keep trying.
Okay.
About what time is it? After our lengthy conversation.
So
argument.
you guys got up, went to the tent. It's still kind of probably around noonish.
No.
Because you guys got up, and then you went to the village to see, which was about 2 miles. So by the time you walked to the village, inquired around the village, and then came back, then stashed the body, then just had your powwow, which was a good hour of actual discussion. So yeah, it's probably coming up to lunchtime, which means that no doubt Fulgrim, the foreman, will be expecting a certain somebody to be sorting out lunch soon.
I mean, so I'm gonna look. Are we good? Just like everything's set up. And...
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna look to Lena and be like, we'll follow your plan. I'll keep quiet. We'll listen in. I guess I gotta make lunch. And
yeah, we'll keep watch out for anything suspicious, so as not to have anybody else die. Hopefully.
Yes. Yeah, hopefully not us. Also, yeah. And I'm gonna scurry to the campsite and start preparing lunch for everybody.
I think that we would follow.
Okay. Fulgrim will ask the two dwarves to make themselves useful, and basically say, some of them short logs there, I need you to get them up and move them over to the north so they can keep on with the construction. So you can have Kazkaya and Kazadrin grab some of those logs and start moving them up to this sort of area up here where they're working on this side of the docks.
All right.
And you can go ahead and start cooking up lunch. What does Lena wish to do during all this? You've noticed that Thulgrim doesn't tend to tell you to do anything just because of the simple fact that you're, in his eyes, you're not a laborer as such. And normally he doesn't tell you guys to do anything, except seeing as nobody has seen Rutger Rooter for a whole day now, he is now kind of, well, shit's still got to get done, so he's starting to kind of step in and dish out a few requests.
I guess I'll go knock on the door of this woman and try to talk to her some.
Okay. Yep, so Joanna will open the door and she looks at you and she says, "Oh, I don't suppose you've seen that worthless lout, have you?"
By whom? I'm sorry. I
Rutger.
kind of know several.
Rutger. They mentioned that he has not been in camp all day and was disappeared yesterday
Yeah,
evening.
we went around and asked people, and they said they hadn't seen him either. May I come in?
I suppose so. Come on. And she'll kind of reach down and help you up, so you help you up onto the steps so you can get inside the little wagon. As I said, it's kind of tight and cozy in there. There's a bed at the top end. There's a little desk and a chair. Stuff like that. But it's functional, but kind of snug.
All right, so I'm going to sit in here with her and try to discreetly kind of look around, see if there's anything that sticks out to me. And I'm just going to, ask her about how things have been at the camp and how she feels about Rutger. Obviously, she doesn't care much for him. She referred to him as useless, so...
Yeah, she's, with him kind of disappearing and all that. This over here. There we go. Alright. Okay. Yeah, what do you want to ask her?
So, things have been difficult here, huh? I've heard that things were kind of supposed to be along further than they are, and...
Yes, we have had an awful lot of mishaps, it would seem, and, Rutger seems to think that throwing money at the problem is the easiest way to get it fixed, and unfortunately, he has been going through money like wildfire, and as equal partners, I've had enough of it.
How did you meet him?
Back
You two
in
become
Null.
partners.
Well, it's a long story, but, basically he, made it known that he had plans to create this mill. I have been in many similar ventures in my past, and he clearly had the Rooter name is one of, worth and repute, and he certainly seemed to have the funding. And his ideas seemed sound, so, I agreed to buy into his venture 50-50. We hired Thulgrim Narison as the foreman, as you have already met, and seems a rather rough around the edges dwarf, but that I'll say all that way. And
Yeah.
and then we have managed to hire a small group of laborers to get the job done.
So you didn't know Fulcrum beforehand?
Thulgrim? No, we hired him in Nuln.
I see.
In fact,
and
Rutger hired him.
Have you met Rutger's father?
I have not met his father in person, but I know him by name and repute.
I see.
Yes, if only his son was half as astute as his father was.
Guess we can agree with that. Things seem to be a little bit of a mess here.
Well, I'm not entirely sure that we have the best laborers that we could have had. These Strigani are hard workers, but I question their abilities and their level of skill.
So the whole time she's been talking, do I have any reason to suspect that she's holding anything back?
So you can here. I mean, from what she said, not really. I mean, you could make a perception skill roll if you want to see if you can spot if she's got any obvious tells or anything like that.
Oh, just barely.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, a success is a success. I mean, you know, she's looking at you when she talks. Her eyes don't wander. She's using her hand gestures very openly and not kind of closing up. Really, there's nothing that would indicate to you at this point that she's telling you anything that isn't true.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and tell her that I am an initiate of Virna, and I was sent here as a proxy pretty much for for his father.
Okay.
To check up on everything.
She kind of looks a little startled and she says, "And you didn't think to tell me this before now?"
We were told to be discreet, at least to Rutger.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I don't know why they would have involved the Church of Verna. There's nothing untoward's going on that I'm aware of. Just,
It's all about money.
I see. Well, that's unfortunate. But, well, considering you're here to keep an eye on Rutger, then, perhaps you should figure out where he is.
How was her reaction? Was it over the top, or was it just genuinely like...
Give me another perception skill roll.
I'm trying to figure out how much I should tell this lady.
Okay, another success. She
Nice.
certainly was startled by the news, and it obviously caught her off guard, but that doesn't necessarily give you any indication to think that she's got anything to hide. It's just, here you've been in her camp for 2 days as laborers, and now all of a sudden you're telling her that's not what you were here to do, and all this sort of stuff. So I could imagine anybody would be a little bit... but yeah, I mean, she definitely was like, really?
Okay.
He says, incidentally, where did you move that huge colossal rock? I know that
We moved it a few hundred feet to the... What was it, like the northeast, or...
Yeah, you kind of pushed it kind
Yep.
of northwards from there. This is, have you had any strange dreams since you've been here?
Actually, we have. All four of us.
I believe the Stragani, when they refuse to move the rock, obviously they're very suspicious of it, and I don't hold much to their over-the-top superstitions and paranoia, but don't know, did you find anything strange about the rock?
We didn't, actually. I mean, there was a hole beneath it, but
It's-
didn't seem to lead to anything. We filled the hole in. We even went and asked around at the village nearby.
I see. Well, you see, personally, I had wondered, really more of a curiosity than anything else, but when you moved the rock, I had wondered whether if there was anything to the Stragani's strange superstitions, that perhaps the nightmares would stop, but I still had strange dreams last night, so apparently it's not connected to the rock at all.
We had suspected as much.
I wonder if you shouldn't move it further north, get it further away from the camp. Maybe that
We
would help.
considered that as well.
Yes, I'll tell you what, seeing as Rutger Ruta is not here, why don't you take care of that? Why don't you do that? Obviously, I am the other half of the authority here, so in his absence, seeing as I have got to pay you for this work, I would appreciate it if you would perhaps maybe move it a little further north and see if that helps with our unpleasant dreams. Yes, that's a great idea.
We could probably take care of that for you. Out of curiosity, what do we do if Rutger doesn't come back?
I'm sure he'll come back. I mean, he has a vested interest in this place. Although it is strange that he would leave without letting anybody know. He's never just wandered off before. Makes me concerned. Wonder if he wandered into the woods and got lost, or maybe stepped in a bear trap or something by accident. Maybe we should have you also check the woods and the surrounding area to see if you can find him.
Oh, we have. That's all. Well, I was just curious as to what's going to happen to this project, to you, to your.
Well, we're a
Your
little too far in
investment.
for me to, unless I can find another investor, I either have to fund the entire operation myself, which I do not relish the idea. We are already probably going to be operating at a loss for several years before we recuperate all the expenses, but it is either that or try to find somebody else to take it over. To be honest, I am getting sick and tired of this entire thing anyway. As I said, Rutger just seems to spend money after money, and we seem to have mishap after mishap, accident after accident. We've never been involved in something that has become such a fiasco.
I agree. I mean, have you considered just abandoning it?
No, that would not be appropriate, and we do have some written documentations that would make that a bit of a legal problem for me.
And would I know if she could be telling the truth about that, considering its legality?
I would say, I mean, it would probably be very customary for them to have some kind of, legal document if they're going to both invest in this thing to protect one another's interests.
Okay. Because I was thinking that she was trying to get us to leave camp so that she could leave, but if she would be, of course, it would be worse if she got caught murdering somebody than it would. Just, and I didn't see anything weird in her.
Not really, no. I mean, it's all clean and above board, and no strange things, no big monster-sized slippers or anything.
So I'm gonna sigh and just put my hand on my forehead. Rutger's not coming back.
What makes you think that? Did he tell you as much?
Not with his words. See, I have to confess, I've been asking you questions to try to make sure that I could trust you here, and we found his body.
You mean he's dead?
He's dead.
Oh my.
I'm unable to tell the cause of death.
We must notify Thulgrim at once.
You don't think Fulgrim had anything to do with it, do you?
But I don't know. What was the situation of the deaths? I mean, this is shocking news. I mean, but did it look like he was murdered? Did he?
Possibly.
Where
It could have
did you
been an
find him?
accident. He was down by the riverside. There were animal prints. Not able to tell what kind of animal, but there's no way to know if it was the animal that did it.
But you found prints. What sort of animal did you think it was? Something. You said it was down by the river. Something from the river, perhaps, or.
It could be. I could show you. You could take a look if you'd like, but
Well,
I mean,
of course,
our...
I certainly would like to see. I need to know what's going on here.
Okay, well,
Oh dear, good gracious me.
discreetly try to take her down there, and maybe she can tell something. I want to impress upon her that I don't know what happened, and I'm worried that somebody else in camp might know, and that was why.
Right.
I don't want to just go telling everybody just yet.
Alrighty. Gotta grab something real quick. Here we are. Okay. Just leads the way.
Right. I am not letting her behind me.
Okay.
Because I still don't trust her 100%. I don't know.
So
this
y'all are
woman,
going to go
so...
kind of round behind the tent and...
Well, I would look out this way to make sure that if there is someone out here that would see us, that it's just...
I mean, Fulgrim is over here, and he could certainly see what's going on in this area. Other than that, you've got the two dwarves are kind of walking backwards and forwards, delivering wood. You know, they're kind of... Where's the... You know, they're kind of
honestly,
wandering up here.
I'm not going to go around behind the thing. I am going to just go through the middle of camp.
Okay.
With her. Hoping that the others see me with her and kind of get what's going on without...
Right, okay, well, yeah, so Nelwick and obviously Kazadrim will see you walking.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just give like a nod to you guys if I catch your eyes.
Nelwick gives a very puzzled, eyebrow raised look at you as you march her to the murder scene. And then I go back to cooking.
Well, I at least want to know that I'm down here, them to know I'm down here with her in case.
Alright, so you're going to take her right down to here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show her the Edie prints and...
So you point out the prints and she looks and she says, whatever it was looks quite horrific. Those prints are huge. And where is the body? You said he was... you found him here?
In his... Yeah, we found it here. We placed it in his quarters.
Well, perhaps we should, not say anything to the Vistani, sorry, the Strigani right now, because, as I said, they're already very superstitious, and, they might consider this a bad omen, which I suppose in a way it is.
Quite.
But let's get Thulgrim and show him. Perhaps we can look at the body and see if we can see what happened. Did you see when you looked at him, did he have, like, bite marks or claw marks on him?
It was difficult to tell the condition in the body, of the body since it's been in the water.
Oh, I see. Unfortunate.
I mean, maybe one of you could see something that I didn't see. We've had him sitting out drying for a while, so...
Okay. She will walk up, and probably just stop where the dwarves are and just say, excuse me, but would one of you two mind asking Fulgrim if he would come over here and meet us at Rutger's tent? And then whichever one of the two dwarves you think probably would be, let's be honest, probably Kazadrin, because she's probably rather intimidated to talk directly to Casca.
Yeah,
so yeah,
Kazadrin would absolutely do that. Yeah.
Alright, so Kazadrin will go over, let Fulgrim know, and then they'll go, and obviously at this point, Nelwick, you'll be very aware of everything that's going on. And no doubt the dwarves are probably going to stop doing what they're doing to at least pay attention to what you guys are up to here.
I'll just stand on the stoop, hands kind of on my hips in like that judgy mood, but not say anything. Just look at everybody.
So they kind of like crouch down and look into the tent, like pull the blanket back. And with that, Joanna says, "So, Solgrim, Now the dotard has got himself killed. I suppose I'm going to have to explain this to his father. As if he hasn't already caused me enough problems with this ridiculous venture. And Thulgrim kind of grumbles under his breath. He says, show a little bloody respect for the dead, damn you. He says, respect? What
I'm
we
gonna kind
need
of tilt
here...
my head back when I hear
she says,
that.
what we need here is justice. And with that, she
Hey.
fishes a heavy purse from her belt pouch. He says, 10 gold crowns to the brave soul who will bring me the head of the monster responsible for this. It was obviously a large and wicked creature from the signs of the footprints. She kind of waves the purse in the air. She says, for now, I think we should keep this amongst ourselves, our friends here. And she kind of looks at you and she says, is there anything you wish to tell Thulgrim, or should you, was that information just for my own personal?
I was told that I was only to keep it away from Ricker, to be fair.
Oh, well, it's up to you.
I guess I'll tell Thulgrim that I was sent by the Temple of Virna on behalf of Rutger's father to sort of scope things out here, see what was going on.
Right, okay. So, we have somebody here that is able to help dispense with this justice. He says, here's the 10 gold crowns for anybody wishing to deal with this problem. Or if, as a priestess of Varna, you're duty-bound to take care of the issue, perhaps you could give this to your comrades to assist. And she'll, like, toss you the purse. Kind of like asking, but not.
I'm gonna sort of look to Nelwick, sort of like trying to convey without saying anything, like, this is strange. She's always going on about him throwing money at stuff, and that's what she's doing.
Well, this is different. I mean, this is, well, something quite sinister. We must get to the bottom of it. And can't very well expect you to go traipsing off and butchering some horrible monster for the sort of pay that we were going to pay you as labourers. Don't worry, I'll reimburse myself from the coffers. She says, now, where's that other damn key? At that point, you notice that Thulgrim kind of like snatches it from the belt of Rutger's corpse. And he says, actually, I think I'd better hold on to this key. This is a joint operation after all. I doubt the Rooter would be happy with the Rooter family would be happy with the investment solely in the hands of an outsider. I know how it would make me feel if I saw someone else with my money. And then he kind of gives her a knowing, like, glaring look. And then he...
Or, you know, we could leave both of the keys with someone who can be trusted.
He says, I don't think that is something I wish to do. After all, it is my money as much as Rutger's. I suppose, seeing as you are representing Rooter at this time, Thulgrim, as his hired foreman, there's little I can do to dissuade you from this. But you're certainly not going to get my key. After all, those funds are as much mine in that chest as they are his.
Ma'am?
Yes?
If Lena here and us, and I'm gonna gesture to the dwarves and my son himself, who have been deputized, by the way, I don't think she mentioned that. We are deputies.
Oh, it's true they have.
We need to, we must know who that gentleman was who visited you the other nights, when we first arrived. There was a man in your tent, he left, because we need to find out who's been on this scene, you know?
Okay.
To weed them out.
Right, half hearing you say that, she's still firmly fixed on Thulgrim, and she says, by what authority, what claim do you have over these matters, dwarf? Now I come to think of it, yes, you are hired by, Rooter, but, in his absence, this would be his father's property at this point, and I don't think you represent his father after all. So unless you can find somebody else to...
She ignored you.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Unless you can find somebody else to replace dear departed Rutger, I am the one in charge here, so I want the key. He says, over my dead body. And she goes,
ma'am? My question...
Actually, I'm the only one that's been sent by his father, to be sure. So,
She says, I tell you what then. If that is the case, why don't you give her Rutger's key? Says, I don't have any proof of that any more than you do.
I'm sorry, you don't have proof that I'm from...
I don't have any proof that you're here on behalf of his father.
Well, I do have proof that I am here on behalf of the church.
Ah, well, that's fair enough, but, no offense, but I don't follow your religion, so it doesn't mean much to me.
Oh, okay.
He says, but I've invested a lot of time and energy in this mill, and I've yet to be paid properly. Now, this one key isn't going to get me paid, but as long as I hold hang on to one of it and got half of the keys, I can damn sure make sure that nobody else opens the chest without me being there. He says, when I've been fully reimbursed, and I've made sure all things are accounted, then you can have your damn key, but not until then. And she just kind of like stares and glowers, and she's getting very red-faced.
Ma'am, my question still stands.
Sorry, what did you say?
The gentleman who was in your wagon the day we arrived, who left, who was he? What was he there for?
Oh,
we need to know these things so we could...
He was a messenger. He was a roadrunner. I sent him...
he?
Yes, I have him come up here every other week. He comes in, we give him messages, we get things delayed, we contact other merchants for supplies and things like that. We just pay him a small fee to run backwards and forwards to Nuln.
And what was the message that you made him go up with?
I notified him that we had lost half of our requested provisions after the boat apparently had some mishap, yet another accident.
But wait, wasn't that like as we arrived? He was there with.
He was in the camp, yes.
So how would they know about the boat crash when we weren't there yet?
Well, he was in the camp, but you had gotten to the camp, and Rutger had already told her about what happened.
Got it.
If he was there, then she could well have told him.
Got it. Okay.
Damn it, go.
My timeline was a little off.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm still glaring at this at Fulcrum. I'm sorry, but you're not under the mountain right now, sir. You're you are not free to do as you wish. You still have to obey the law, whether you worship Virna or not.
Well, I'll obey the law of the land, but I don't believe me hanging on to this key as any law that I've broken.
I give our two dwarf comrades a little look like, uh-oh, she said under the mountain.
He says, no. He says, I understand. He said, I know I'm in Manling territory, so I'll adhere to Manling laws, but unless you can show me something that says I'm not permitted to keep hold of this key, then it's staying firmly inside my mighty dwarven fist here.
I'm gonna tilt my head down and kind of look at it from out from under my brow.
She kind of looks.
If you run or you make away with that money, and then I'm gonna turn and look at her and I'm gonna say, either of you, until we figure things out here, you will be punished to the full extent of Virna's law. Do you both understand me?
She kind of says, obviously I want you to get to the bottom of this, and I don't plan on leaving until we have an answer, so I am perfectly fine with that. And Fulgrim says, well, one bloody key's not going to do me any good, I need both, so I'm not going to steal your bloody money. I just want to make sure I get paid what's owed me and what's mine. And those lads have been working hard too, they deserve to get paid as well.
Agreed, fair enough.
He kind of looks at her and he goes, I know that you always think that Garuta is a bit too free with the coinage, But if you ask me, you're a little too tight with it. No, till I've seen us all get properly paid. You're not getting this key off because you'll have to take it off my dead corpse, and I don't think you want to try that, do you, ma'am?
That's what we're trying to avoid. and
He says,
tonight,
well,
I'll see to it that everybody gets justice here.
right. Well then, once justice is
Why I'm here.
dispensed, as are all expenses, then we can put this ugly, nasty situation to bed. He says, don't worry, this key is safe with me. It's that key she's got you want to worry about.
I'm worried about both of you
Make
until
sure
this
she
is all
doesn't
over.
make off with the chest.
If
says-
anybody makes off with anything, I will not die until I bring them to justice. So you have my word on that.
She says, well, then let's get this situation sorted. Find out whatever it is that killed Rutger. He was an absolute dotard and a fool, but I did not wish to see him meet such a horrible demise. More importantly, this mill still has to get built, and if there is some horrid creature roaming around, and it has now got the taste of blood, it may come back and attack the camp again. Another incident like that, or if the Strigani get wind of it, they'll all be gone, and then we'll be in real trouble with no labourers whatsoever. No, you need to find this creature and put stop to it.
I agree.
should
Stay
we
vigilant here, then.
should we enact security protocols for tonight in case this vile creature returns?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know about you, but I won't be able to sleep.
But
Aren't you going to go find this creature and dispatch it?
Well, while it's daylight, hopefully we will find it.
Rutger, Thulgrim says,
Oh God, Rutger sits up.
Thulgrim says, well, I suppose we could have if we can think of a good reason for it, we could let the Strigani sleep inside the mill tonight. Be a lot safer in there than they would be in them old cloth tents.
You could tell them we saw something.
Yeah, but then they're going to want to know
Nothing-
what.
Oh,
And then
it was just a normal beast.
Yeah, but if they get the wind that they're in danger, then as I said, the superstitions will kick in. They'll all start crossing themselves and doing stupid, weird dances and want to put marks on everything. And if they don't bugger off,
I guess I can't comment on that being a little racist after the quip I just made about the dwarves when I got pissed. So, we could just tell them that it's a normal beast. It doesn't have to be anything of chaotic
tell them maybe
origins.
there's an angry bear come roaming around the camp.
Could even say that we just saw the bear and we're going out to take care of it.
Well, it
But
could.
they should stay.
Well, a ladyship will be fine, locked up in her wagon there. Me and the lads will just kip inside. Lock the door. That way the rest of you can do whatever it is you need to do, your investigating or beast hunting or whatnot. But I hope you get that thing taken care of as well. It'll be hard enough getting this lot to keep working, and we're already way behind schedule. And I suppose someone will have to get a message when that bloody messenger of yours comes back. Better have him make off to Ruta and let him know the sad news about his son. I don't think he should hear that message from a random river runner. That wouldn't be very appropriate. We probably should tell him
I'll
in
take
person.
care of that when I go back to the temple.
Oh, fair enough. That seems much more palatable. I never did like delivering bad news myself. Not that kind of bad news, anyway. Well, now I guess the proverbial cat is out of the bag. I suppose Rutger should stay in here. Let's cover him back up, and if the Vistani say anything, or Strigani say anything, let's just tell them that he went to meet a merchant in Nuln to bring back some of the supplies that didn't make it here the first time. They will be none the wiser. Well, let's try not to act too suspicious around them. Well, I better get out of your way and let you do what it is that you need to do.
I'll return to my cooking, finish it up, so
Okay.
everyone can eat.
She just kind of comes up here and sits on her little back footplate, but she's not gone inside the wagon. She's just kind of sitting there.
Okay, I'm gonna follow her over there, but I'm
Okay.
not gonna say anything because the dwarf is still behind me.
Oh, yeah, no, he's just wandered off.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell her, so if we don't find what we're looking for before tonight, which hoping we do, you will be safe here in your vessel here.
I
Right.
think so. And with that, she kind of like leans back and lifts up a footlocker. You see her kind of root around in it, and then she pulls out basically a pistol.
Okay.
And she says, I have this in emergencies. Then she'll put it back.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell her, maybe don't just open the door for just anyone. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that, but just letting you know.
No, I have no intentions of it. I will, if I don't see them through the little porthole here, I will shoot first, ask questions later. Somebody standing on my back plate here is, well, let's just say the simple wooden doors that is here. Why, it might not be too difficult for someone to break through it. It won't be too difficult to blast a hole through it from the inside with my pistol either.
All right. Don't get too trigger happy, but just definitely protect yourself.
It says, if I see any
Be very
large,
discerning.
strange creatures with big, horrible feet and claws, I will shoot first and ask questions later.
It may not be a creature that comes after you. Just don't.
Well, if anything comes after me.
Yeah,
But I must
fair
say,
enough.
I'm kind of concerned about the size of those horrible footprints that you showed me. Whatever that was
Agreed.
looked like a horrid beast.
Simply because we're not able to identify what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna leave her there, and I'm gonna go to Thulcrum now.
Okay.
And I'm basically gonna tell him the same thing.
Alright.
That tonight, if we don't find what we're looking for, take care. That I trust that he's capable, as I've learned all dwarves seem to be. But please, be very selective of who is let in after dark when he's holed up with the others.
He looks at you and he says, understand you feel the need to explain such things to me, but I'm not some stupid manling, you know. No, don't worry. Anything that tries to get inside the main house once we're all locked up, get a taste of this axe, and he pries it out of the wood notch there and starts to tap it in his hand. He said, I may not be a shield bearer or a dirty, filthy slayer like that one over there, but all dwarves know how to
He kind
sling
of
an
sort
axe.
of look very uncomfortable when he says that.
Yeah, he kind of lowered his voice when he said it as well to make
I'm
sure
sure he
he
did.
over here. He says, all dwarves are capable with an axe. How we're trained at birth to chop things down. Don't worry, anything comes here, I'll protect the camp. While you're all swanning off looking for dragons or monsters or whatever it is.
Well, forgive me for not completely trusting you or Joanna. Just anything that she might possibly come knocking for can wait for morning, right?
Okay. He will kind of lean in and say, look, there's one thing that I'm not 100% convinced if it's relevant or not. But didn't she say that she dispatched that messenger to Nuln?
Why is that strange?
Because, whenever he left camp, did you not notice the way he left?
He was very discreet about it.
He says, yeah, well, I did. And he kind of points this
He
direction.
didn't go toward Nolan, did he?
He went that way.
Mm.
He said, maybe he had reason to go that way, but if I was going to Nuln, I'd have gone the way you came. Down Riverbank. Why would you have gone east into the trees if you were heading south? As I said, might be nothing, but I don't know.
No, it's very good information. I didn't think anything of it at the time, but I appreciate that you paid attention.
He says, oh, not much gets by my nostrils without me getting whiff of it. He said, other than the fact that Rota seemed to disappear out of camp without me aware, and, well, quite honestly, whatever that thing was, if it did come out of the water and nobble him, he didn't make any cries or alert anybody.
That's what we found strange. And I wouldn't think that a creature would have been discreet about just taking somebody off.
Oh, I don't know. There are a lot of predatory beasts out there that like to quietly sneak in and attack unawares.
It could have just been a creature, or it could have been something that's being controlled by someone here at camp.
Controlled? Like, what do you mean, like on a leash or something?
Sort of. Or it could be not related to anyone here at camp at all. And that's what we will find out. I just want to be sure that
I suppose that's what you're here for. I'll just make sure that the Strigani don't get too suspicious and sod off. Other than that, I'll just make sure that we all stay safe while you're figuring out what the problem is. Don't worry, you got me word. Nothing's going to get past me.
Alright, well, I mean, as long as the two of you are sort of suspicious of one another, I don't think that I have to worry about that.
They both watch each other.
Yeah, maybe don't just, no matter what happens, maybe don't just walk up to her tent, what she has going on over there and stand by the door. Just.
He says, to be honest, I try not to spend much time around that woman anyway. That Stiegler wench has always rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, she's
Thinks her shot don't stink. Just because she's
a
got
bit
a lot of
judgmental.
money. Aye.
It's coming from me, so. Alright, so having established that with him, I'm going to return to Nelwick. And...
Alright, at which point, as an afterthought, he goes, Oi, half-ass, is the lunch ready yet?
Just about. Final seasoning.
Alright. He'll ring the bell and all the Strigani will come clowering round to get whatever offering there is.
I'm going to hand Lena a plate of food and just say very quietly, discreet, huh? Threw a loop. Glad you began to see things my way.
They'll all, everybody comes and eats some of your offerings. 30 minutes later, they're all back to work. And, what do you guys want to do after lunch?
First of all, I'm going to apologize to the two dwarves and explain that I was frustrated, and there's sometimes we say things that and that's no excuse for it, but that is why I said it was trying to get the other dwarf to cooperate with me. That I don't think truly that like they're all just that's all they know is being under the mountain or whatever. That I've learned a lot since I've been with them.
I mean, we know Keskaya wouldn't give a shit.
No, probably not. But I also don't want to offend Khazadrin given that he is all about honor and everything, and like I have learned a lot from them since being on this trip. But they are stubborn as hell.
They're dwarfs. They are stubborn as hell. No one accused of a
Like
dwarf of
talking
not
to a
being
rock
stubborn.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Okie
some
dokie.
of my best friends are dwarves. I'm not racist or speciesist.
Exactly. My mom was a dwarf.
Speciest.
I was born in a hovel.
I
I
have a dwarven friend. How could I be dwarven?
The mayor of my hovel was a dwarf. Okay, so
Okay, so what do you guys want to do in regards to figuring out what happened? Now that Thulgrim and Joanna Stiegler are aware that young Rutgeruter has met his untimely demise, what's the next course of action?
One of the things I want to do while there's still daylight is take this little boat, preferably with a friend who could row with me. I just want to cross the river to see if there are these kind of tracks on the other side.
not fair enough.
Because they look like they're coming in from the river.
Okay.
I don't know if they're coming up the river bank and over, but I do want to see if they're on the other side because that might be a direction.
All right. So, yeah,
How
I mean,
about-
one of the dwarves could help you row over
Yeah,
there.
how about Kazadrin goes with you,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I can work on trying to heal Kazkaya a little bit more.
I think she's okay.
How far is she down? I mean, I guess I could just look. I do think I do have access to her.
Let's have a look.
I think she got kind of fully healed.
Oh, she is fully healed. Okay.
Well, if that sheet's accurate, I think she may be. So.
Oh, she did get healed a couple of times by somebody, didn't she? Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Because I was like, I'm not at full. How could she be at full? But she got healed. I didn't.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Yeah, no, that's right. At the temple, she got a good heal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So everybody else is good then, right?
Yeah, everyone's pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, I don't really get in there and get hit, so I'm not worried about the fact that I'm down several wounds, but I should be fine. All right. Okay. Well, I guess you can take either one then.
All right. Yep. Well. Yeah. I mean, you row across the other side. Give me a. So you have tracking, don't you?
Follow trail, yes.
So give me a follow trail roll.
I don't have a reroll. I've spent them all today, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of wander up and down, and follow trail is actually a skilled thing, so you don't get it unless you have it.
Which I do.
Yeah, so I know you do,
Don't
but
get
what I
it
mean
unless
is,
you have it.
well, in other words, you can't roll with half like you can the other skills if you don't
Yeah,
have them.
yeah.
Right.
So I don't believe believe Kazkaya has it. No, she does not. So,
even if I know kind of what I'm looking for, it's still hard to discern.
yeah. I mean, plus,
Okay.
you know,
It's grass, or
well, and it's been at least a day, so who knows, you know? Yeah. I mean, you certainly don't see anything that matches up.
okay. So I'll return. I mean,
Okay.
that'll take less than an hour, I'm sure.
Oh, probably 20 minutes. Not long at all.
I'm gonna return to Lena and be like, I couldn't find anything on the other side.
Don't be too hard on yourself. We're not exactly rolling in information on this side either.
I know it's just weird to see those tracks which are not made for swimming. You know, 3 toes, no webbing.
And not going anywhere. Maybe you can fly. I'm gonna say with a shudder. I don't like the thought of that at all.
Yeah, but to come out of the river and then stop several feet in.
I mean, maybe it didn't come out of the river. Maybe it landed on the edge of the river. Maybe it's some sort of were creature.
Do you
Maybe it
want
can
to
change into
examine
something else.
these footprints closer to see if you can see anything else about them?
Well, I already. Oh,
I mean, well, you saw that there was a trail,
yeah.
but
Get down in there and stick your nose in one.
in other words, if the
Lick it a
theory
little.
is it landed here, then logically, the first
Footprints would be deeper.
Deeper,
Deep.
right? Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. That's not a bad suggestion. Yeah, Lena. I'll stick my nose in the proverbial
Yeah.
sounds.
Roll around in it, taste it a little, go
Put your
lick a
fingertip
squirrel
in
and
the
see if you can
depths. Do a
mind
depth
meld
measure.
with it. And whatever it is you hunters do.
Is that a perception thing? I assume.
It would still come under follow trail. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it's the same roll anyway. Come on, baby. Hey.
Woo!
Okay. Nope. They are equally as shallow as all the others.
Damn it.
But when I say that, they're not all particularly equal either. You can kind of tell that there is definitely some anomalies between the sizes of some of the footprints and stuff like that. I mean, you can see where it's supposed to be. Looks like it's supposed to be large front paws and smaller back paws.
Yeah.
But the sizing is kind of a little bit random. It's not very even. Maybe it's to do with the ground being different, like the grass here versus the softer terrain here. But
Would I discern that these are like a four-legged creature? I mean, that's
That's what
kind
I
of the
thought.
in
impression.
theory, it's a four-legged
Yeah.
creature, yeah.
Okay.
But
So I'm
again,
going to
whatever it is, there's only footprints from here to here, and as you said, there are no footprints going back the other way.
Yeah, this is weird. I mean, it's obviously something on all fours, but
Is that Mike?
it is a strange thing for a trail to start and stop so quickly. You know?
Maybe it crawled out of the river,
we've come
grabbed
to
him,
that
and then
conclusion
took
before.
flight.
But
And dropped him on the rocks.
could it be some sort of were creature? Maybe it turns into something else.
Well, I
The werefish.
mean, I thought that earlier. That's why I honestly thought it could be the woman in the wagon. You know?
I mean,
Which is
I
why-
haven't cleared her completely, to be fair.
I mean, Kazadrin was all about her being primary suspects.
I still think they're all pretty suspicious.
I really think if it's anyone, it's either that messenger guy or someone else entirely.
Well, you know, Thelcrum did point out the fact that her messenger was supposed to be going toward Nuln, but he did not exit as though he were going toward Nuln.
Which way did he exit?
He's more perceptive than I. He said he went out through the trees, which
Towards the
now
rock.
that he mentions it, he did not walk out going south.
That would be in the direction of the rock.
So he left towards a rock and then circled back around? If he was the bad guy responsible?
Either way, if he was being sent back toward Nuln, he certainly did not leave as if he were going toward Nuln. That's suspicious.
Yeah,
That
Nuln is
is-
directly south along the river.
And there's a little tiny mini village
On the way, yes.
on the way. And we know that east of the rock is
More forest.
More
more
forest,
forest.
yeah. He just
But there's a lord's land somewhere too, right? I mean, where is that relation to everything?
Oh,
Who
no,
owns the lands?
no, not around here.
Not around here. Okay.
so that is quite suspicious.
I mean, well, technically, this parcel of land belongs to a noble family that they purchased it from, but that doesn't necessarily mean that
For
they
like
live
really
here or-
cheap, I remember, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
It's kind of like when you purchase 5 acres of woodland. You know, it's nothing but trees and
sure.
stuff like that. You've got to clear it yourself and all that sort of stuff. It's not really prime real estate typically.
So should we go further east from the rock and see what's out there, or is that just a
Yeah, Thalgrim basically said that he went kind of
I mean, we didn't really
into the woods like
investigate
here.
more out that way.
No, I mean, all you guys did was walk straight to the rock.
I mean, we know that the rock's been there for a very long time. Honestly, it's really the only lead that we have is these prints. The fact that her messenger didn't go the way that he should have gone if we judge by where he was supposed to be going. I have to admit, I did think that maybe Fulcrum and Joanna could have been working together, possibly to take the money. But I don't see why he would throw more suspicion on her at this point. It does make sense that they would want to lead us to thinking they were at odds with one another. But again, I don't see why he would put us more on guard toward her.
I mean, also, if she was responsible in some way and knew that this would happen, would she try to get the key sooner? Like, kind of immediately?
I thought that too, because she suggested we move the rock further away, which would get us out of camp.
So the people south of us are like a couple miles away, and they don't have any bad dreams. So obviously there's like a range to this bad dreams.
She did mention again something about the dreams, but we had asked her about the dreams before, and she waved it off. And now suddenly she felt the need to bring it up with me and then suggest that maybe the rock was causing the dreams. So why is she bringing it up now when we tried to get information about it before?
Okay. So
she definitely is, at this point, very suspicious to me. She didn't seem to let on that... She seemed to let on that this is bad, that Rutger's dead for her. But honestly, I don't see... I mean, if she just leaves with their money...
Well, how about we travel east of the rock's previous location, see if anything strange is out there further. We kind of know how far we need to walk in any given direction before we're free of it? Question mark?
Okay.
Well, we know it. What was it? At least 2 miles.
Right. So
you know that nobody in the village was affected. So if that was
or
the case,
they at least weren't telling us they were.
That old lady was telling us everything, man.
Yeah, you know for sure that 2 miles
well,
out.
we know
safe.
that they
That's
had something to do with the rock themselves. It's just a village of people that.
A village of rock putter-uppers.
Also, this is just a passing thought. Seeing the pistol that she has, do I know how many shots it has?
I mean, all weapons like that are single shot. But I mean,
don't know how many bullets
how many bullets she's got and how many charges she has. But
it's not likely that she would be able to take out all of them just with her.
No.
Reload alone.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a long time to reload a pistol, so...
Well, it's just, at this point, I'm more suspicious of her than I am Fulcrum. So, I don't want her to just shoot him and take the key and...
Well, if he's dead when we return, we'll know, right?
Oh, yeah, and I guess I was very adamant that I would not rest until I put her to justice if I found out it was her, so...
Alright, so...
Yeah, let's head to the rock's previous location where we dug it up, and then travel east and see what we see.
All right. I'm going to suggest that we try to leave at the point that Fulcrum said. I'm trying to call him by his name instead of just keep saying the
Fulgrim.
dwarf.
Yeah. I mean, Fulgrim kind of pointed right over here, like he went through the trees right here in the middle.
Right. It's been a few days, but let's try to go that way. And maybe you can see some sort of evidence of where he went. Possibly.
You can do a follow trail.
I mean, it hasn't really rained or anything, so.
Nope.
I mean, we did move out there quite a bit, but I guess I could figure out what's us and what's him, right?
Yeah,
Human male,
unless you
2
happen
dwarves,
to have
and
walked right over the top of his exact footprints.
All right. So I'm gonna take Lena's suggestion. That's what I'm gonna head.
It's worth a shot.
It is definitely worth a shot. Let's figure this shit out.
Okay.
I need my dwarves with me.
All right, give me a follow trail then.
Oh lordy. Doing
I'm gonna
this
have
without
to find a way to pay
Follow
Nelwick and our dwarf
trail.
friends here.
Hey.
Oh, okay. So it's not that hard actually to ascertain because Dwarven feet are pretty hefty and wide. Halfling feet are huge. Lena's feet are kind of small. So it's not hard to discern a average size human male's feet.
I'm a dainty lady.
And you can certainly see a set of footprints that you can start to follow.
I follow them.
Sweet. Hope it's him and not one of the laborers.
Well, the Stragani don't go out there, right?
Now.
That's true. They are scared of that damn rock, but...
All right. Okay. So
Would you look
you
at
will
that?
follow the trail, and it will take you. Actually, I mean, the trail itself is kind of going this direction. It's not actually. It doesn't go near the rock at all.
Or where the rock? What? Right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you filled. There was the hole, and you filled in the hole, but there's no sign of the. Obviously, the rock is further north of here.
Right.
Alrighty. So you can continue to follow that trail. So once you get about probably another couple of 100 feet from there, give me another follow trail roll, please.
Got this. I believe in you.
Uh,
Damn it.
Okay.
I don't think you almost couldn't have
So
failed worse.
it comes to a stop, and then you see that it starts to amalgamate with multiple other footsteps, but you can't discern how many.
Huh.
There's more than just the one I've been following, and it's become a mess.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a mess to follow it, but you certainly cannot tell how many somebodies you're now pursuing.
So we could be dealing with more than one person.
Oh, you'll
Yes.
definitely be from the footprints. He knows it's multiple, but it's
At least, yeah.
yeah. He doesn't know if it's 5, 10. I mean, all the footprints are kind of like, stepped all over
Sure.
the place. So he just can't really.
I will continue following the multiple footprints.
I mean, might as well.
Okay.
It's the only lead we've got.
Alrighty.
Everybody stay frosty. Don't get ambushed.
Gird your loins.
You continue on for probably close to another 35, 40 minutes. And at that point, you guys will kind of come to a bit of a clearing.
Uh-oh.
Cool. I love
You
that. for us.
emerge, you're able to kind of move up behind some large rocks. And glancing out over, at this point, it's just beginning to start to get, begin to start sun setting. It's not dark by any means, but the sun is setting and it's becoming dusk. You can see 4 individuals. They are sitting around the campfire. One of them, this fellow right here, is definitely the person that you saw leaving Joanna's wagon. The others are just kind of all sitting there. They've recently got a fire going because it's kind of glowing quite rapidly. And one of them is just finishing skinning a rabbit that looks like they're about to cook up on the open flame.
Are they being loud? Like, can we hear what they're saying? Or
I mean, if you
Are we
want to
too far
stay
away?
here, so you want to kind of just stay here and see if you overhear them talking,
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I would. Yeah.
Okay,
I mean-
so if this guy actually had gone to Nuln, there's no way he would be here right now, right? It's a good ways away.
That was no. He could have. It's possible. You could walk to Nuln and back. You've been here. You stayed here 2 nights? So,
Yeah.
He could have made it to Nuln and back, but he couldn't have stayed there long. And he would have had to have hoofed it. It's not. Is it possible? Yes. Is it practically likely?
Is it likely? No. Okay. And of course, that's what I have to do, right? I have to use my best judgment, and I'm thinking, yeah,
Right,
this guy
I'll
did not go.
Hey,
to Nuln.
with the lack of forensic evidence that you don't have in this day and age and plane of existence, you do what you can with what you got, right? So,
Also, it would be faster to go by the river, right? I mean, that's why people travel, or is that generally just for transport purposes?
Well,
like
traveling along the riverbank
barging?
would be a lot closer. There was actually a road that runs all the way along the river that went
Okay.
down through the village and on the way to Nuln.
Which he clearly didn't go to because he went east first, which
Right.
is a little weird. Yeah,
And that,
okay.
that's the biggest reason Thulgrim thought it was a bit odd that he went that way.
Well, it seems like we were all right.
Yeah, okay, so they're sitting here, and
Yes, listening very closely.
okay, so you'll hear one of them say, "How much longer have we got to stay here?" You hear him say, "Not much longer now. We just have to wait until things have died down." He said, "We were given very strict instructions to stay close and await a message." He says, "Well, I sure hope that this is all worth it." He says, "The money alone will be worth it. Besides, we took precautions. No one's going to expect it to be anything like us. No doubt if anybody is smart enough, they'll see the very obvious footprints and think that some horrid creature come out of the river and murdered the fop.
I'm gonna look over at Lena and kind
All
of.
we have to do is just sit here and
I'm just
wait
gonna
for
tap
things
my
to
nose.
die down." Says, "And then we can collect the rest of our payment and make our way out of town." "Why can't we get paid now?" Says, "Because there are strangers in the camp and she didn't want to alert anybody to any suspicion. She said that they would be gone soon once Rutger was out of the way. She told us that she wasn't going to pay them and then they would get rather disgruntled and would just probably leave. After all, who's going to work for free?" Says, "Ah, well, still, I'd like to see their faces, thinking of some great big horrible ooga booga monster coming crawling out of the lake and nobbling old Rutger." He says, "Yes, it was a cunning plan to be sure."
All right, so what I'm thinking right now is that explains why they looked weird and they were all uneven is because they were artificially created. Okay.
Yeah. Another one says, "Still, I don't like it." He says, "I mean, we all know there's a rumour about some tales about a horrible monster that lives here. It seems only fitting that they just assumed that was what it was." He said, "But I don't know. There was a lot of dwarves showed up at the last minute, and I don't trust dwarves." He said, "That Fulgrim's a strange one, to be sure." He said, "Well, the other dwarves are here just purely as labourers. When they're not paid, do you think those dwarves are going to stick around and work for free? No, they will take great offence. And she'll be lucky if they don't bury an axe in the back of her head." Now,
I'm gonna glance at Kazkaya.
she'll probably be like,
Well, I mean, I glance at Kazkaya as Kazkaya cares about money, right? No, she just wants to probably kill all these dudes right now, so.
I mean, China. Yeah.
Yep. So after that, they all kind of they've set the rabbit down and they're cooking it, and they put like a pot of liquid and push it into the embers to start to get hot. And he says, "Don't worry, it won't be long now. Just maybe another day or two at the most."
All right. So, I wonder if I'm able to talk to to my party without them hearing us.
I mean, yeah, you're far enough away that if you bring it down to an SMR, like a
Okay.
SMR, you'll be good.
But Spook, you don't have to on the Zoom call because I want to hear you.
So I am gonna lean in to the party and just sort of ask them, like, do you want to take care of this now, or do you want to wait till they're asleep?
Is that justice?
Well, I mean, it's justice either way.
They killed a man. A life for a life.
It's unlikely. Kazkaya's not going to want to go and butcher people or do stuff in their sleep, because she'll see that as cowardly, right? So she would.
Oh, I'm not planning on. I don't for a second believe we'll just sneak up and just slit everybody's throats. That's not the way I would operate.
Kazkaya is likely
I
to
just
want it
wanted
to
to get
be
them
more
off.
of an
I mean, we could
actual
still take them
even
off guard
fight.
now. I just
So-
feel like they'll be more off guard if they're asleep when we wake them.
So I'm just gonna
Asleep
look at.
when we wake them.
I'm gonna look at Lena and be like, "Well, they're eating now. Might as well. Now's the time to cut out on unawares."
Makes no difference to me if you'd like to do it now. They're not expecting us, judging by their conversation.
I don't know if
Do-
Sasha's still in chat, but maybe she can chime in and say what she thinks
I'm just
Kazadrin
gonna-
would think. But as I said,
I'm
Kazkaya being a troll slayer,
We
she
could
wants.
also,
She's looking for tough fights. She's not looking for easy
Lena,
paths.
do you want to give like a speech or something? Like exert yourself? Or do you want to just
I don't
go
feel
in?
a
Jump up
speech
on the
is
rock,
necessary.
hands on your hips.
Though it would be nice if we can get confirmation that it was Joanna, even though I think it's pretty obvious.
Oh no, it's obvious. I've heard everything I need to hear. But you can get up there and give your little speech, and then we can just attack.
Well, if they're all going to end up dead anyway, does it matter if I give a speech or not?
I don't know. You seem to like giving speeches, Lena. I'm just trying to indulge your human
It's that,
appetite.
I guess it's that kind of look. We did give them the opportunity to come quietly. They chose not to. What
Yeah,
are we
you
to
get up on the
do?
rock, say on order of Vierna.
I
you
don't
know,
foresee these
you're under arrest.
guys coming quietly, but you know,
It's a fair cop. You called us bang to rights. Take us in.
I mean, I guess we do have rope. We could. I'm still not going to give a speech. Okay. All right. How you guys want to do this? Is what I follow. I don't want them to run away.
Yeah, probably jump over the rock, charge over there, and hack them to pieces. Would probably be Kazkaya's option.
I mean, I'm
sure.
inclined to suggest that at least initially try not to use lethal force unless, of course, they attack back.
I think we're overthinking this. We should just do it.
When Kazkaya starts swinging that axe, and Kazadrin starts belting him,
Yeah,
actually, Kazadrin might be quite content to hide behind the shield initially, but
Yeah, because Kaya's not going to run in there non-lethally. When she goes in there, she's going in there to kill.
hit him with the flat of the axe. Bong.
Okay, well, let's go, I guess.
Okay,
So,
so is that the game
initiatives?
plan? You guys are going to just charge in and scream bloody murder, or are you going to kind of say anything initially, even if it is as you charge in?
I'm gonna do the whole, I am gonna do the stand down if you don't want to be punished here and now and executed, basically.
Okay. Give me initiatives for everybody. You guys will have to roll for Kazkaya and Kazadrin as well. Alright, so Lena, 37. No.
I don't have access to Kazadrin's sheet.
Oh, sorry, hang on. Well, I can give you guys access to those sheets temporarily.
But that is Kazkaya. Sorry, Kazkaya.
Kazkaya, 33.
You rolled like shit.
And you said y'all need Kazadrin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spook, do you want to roll for
Oh,
Kazadrin?
Sure.
yeah, let me just go ahead and give y'all permissions. There you go.
There you are, Cass. Use this. Oh, it won't let me because I have to. Okay.
You have to click the
Where are you?
tokens. 36.
Dwarves are a little slow.
They are.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
All right, now I will roll their initiative.
I guess this is why we don't play for other people.
Seriously, we're gonna get these fucking dwarves killed. Watch.
Right?
It could happen. Okay, they're on 39. Okie dokie. All right. Well, you guys, regardless of initiatives, will all get to act first because you have surprise. So, let me make sure my distances are correct. Should be. Each one of those is 2 yards, which is about about 6 feet? Yep. So, yeah, that's about right.
Probably the only thing I remember from elementary school about stuff like that.
So your movement is basically... Alright. So,
well, I'm waiting on Lena, even though I go before her.
Okay.
Oh, so
she wants to...
Okay.
But I mean, if she steps forth, I'm going to step forth too, like on the rock. So I have like an, angle.
Yeah, I'm actually going to step up on the rock and sort of, with the clearest voice I can manage.
How the fuck now?
I come in the name of the Temple of Virna. Surrender, or you will be executed.
Okay. They'll be, as soon as they hear that, they'll all kind of like startle, look in your direction, drop utensils, and start scrambling to get weapons.
The second one of them reaches for a weapon that I have with you, I'm going to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the one who's going to get the weapon first
weapons,
of the four,
I mean, there's
me
nothing to it, really. I mean, the
executed.
second they all hear that, immediately they're all like dropping cups or pieces of wrap or, or anything they were eating, and they're and trying to get to stand up and get ready.
I'm gonna sigh and be like, all right, executed it is.
All right, so from here,
aiming
on top of the rock, who do you want to shoot at?
Aiming at the big cheese, the
leader,
The guy who's dressed differently than everyone else.
the one who's not dressed like shit. Okay.
Aim and shoot. Let's go, baby.
Okay. You will hit him in the left arm.
What is this halfling magic? I don't
know. He's evil. Wow.
Holy shit. Okay.
We have a possibility of Ulrich's Fury on the opening shot. Can you secure that?
Target number is... Jesus.
Take him out, Shagget.
Fury test. So an extra 6 damage.
Ulrich's Fury!
19 damage on the left arm.
Yes.
19 damage on the open volley.
Hell yeah.
What did
we
you
mean
use,
business.
a diamond?
It had a diamond in it. It was coal,
A rock cunningly shaped as an obsidian arrowhead. All right. 19 to the left arm. Okay, so that would be... he is on 0 wounds. Rips through the armor.
I am so thrilled that you know the song Star Trekking. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
Star trekking across the universe. So we come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, shoot to kill. Indeed. Okay. So yeah, you'll be like, and it'll go, and he winces in pain as it sticks in through the side of his leather armor, this horrible jagged stone. I'm assuming at that point, Khazadrin and Kazkai are going to rush forward.
Sure.
Yes.
Are they going to move or are they going to dash?
Their movements is
probably 3.
Oh, that which means they could go 6 yards.
Yeah,
is that what that means?
No, they can move. Yeah, so basically they can either move 3 squares or 6 squares. They can't get to them in 3.
So 1 square, 2 square, 3 squares. So they would be here-ish, right?
Yeah. If they don't
dash.
Yes.
I mean, it would make. I mean, Kazkai would dash. I feel.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
I mean,
I don't feel like Khazadrin would let her go in.
Sure.
The advantage, so the tactical advantage of not charging all the way up to them would mean if they have to make some movement to get to you,
they sacrifice an attack.
They can't do an all-out attack if they have
That's
it.
true.
On the flip side, if they try to run, it's harder for them if you've already got right up to them.
So I personally think Kazkaya would dash and Khazadrin would not dash.
Okay.
That's based on how Satch plays Khazadrin.
So
Yeah, she
Khazadrin...
It's always kind of more guarded, right? A little
Yeah,
bit
she
more-
always plays more defensively with.
Okay, so Khazadrin will move
Khazadrin.
up, kind of shield in the front, and then Kazkaya will basically charge right up to where they are. Lena, you still have your action. What do you wish to do?
As I'm gonna take out. Oh wait, I do have a ranged weapon.
Yeah, you do.
Guess what?
Yeah, I'm gonna fire at guy in black over here with the crossbow.
Okay.
I don't think I have this set up right, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, I mean, you can withdraw the weapon for an, as your movement action and shoot.
Oh, I missed.
That one. Miss.
As I do that, I'm gonna shout, "Lay down your weapons in the name of Virna!"
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a thing that they want to do.
So I'm gonna have to kill
So
some bitches.
now
Or my
it's
dwarves
the
are gonna kill some bitches.
non-surprise round.
Or Nelwick. Nelwick's gonna kill everybody, and we're just here for looks.
Gonna sling. Just, I'll stand behind the shield. Let
Yeah, I mean,
let Khazadrin soak up all the damage, and you just kill them all. Right. Okay. So yeah, this is the start of the round proper. So Nelwick. You are first.
I'm aiming and shooting this guy again.
Okay.
I heard him. I want him out of the action. I want them to be demoralized. So, aim and shoot. You know.
There's that right arm.
Just destroy the arms, okay?
For 5, that does 0 damage because he has 4
Damn it.
and a point of armor.
All right.
So you did not actually do anything to him that turn.
It's okay, you'll get him next
All right,
time.
It
it
was
is their
ah!
turn.
Oh,
Okay. With that being said, this one will spin around and make his way up to Khazadrin. This one obviously will spin around and prepare to defend himself against the Troll Slayer. This one will probably come up here as well. This guy, he is going for cover behind the tree.
Of course he is. Coward.
He's not an idiot. All right. Okay. So the first one. Let me go ahead and secure this. Wait. What's this doing? Why won't it let me right-click and copy? It's weird. It won't let me do a copy and paste in Roll20 anymore. Oh well.
That's a strange thing to
Yeah, it's like
update.
I can highlight it, but when I right click, it doesn't give me the copy. That's okay. Let's see if the shortcut works.
No, you're right. It doesn't for me either.
Yep. Okay. I'm sure the shortcut will work. Okay, so the one attacking Khazadrin will miss. Yeah, so I can't paste either. Well, that's shitty. Okay, well, I'll just do this then. Instead. I just don't like using this because it obscures the view, but I'll move it over here. Alright, the first one will attack Kazkaya and miss. The second one will attack Kazkaya and also miss. And he bucked out of there. So, Lena.
Alright, I feel like my dwarven friends have this covered, so I'm gonna crawl back down the rock and start trying to casually go over here where this guy's at.
Casually, or are you trying to sneak over there?
I'm trying to sneak, yes.
Okay. In that case,
I don't know how far I would get. Let me put myself
you
back
need to
over
give
here.
me a silent move roll.
I'm probably not the silentest mover. You'd think I would be more silent and agile, but no. No. See? not
Clank,
silent
clank,
at all.
clank, 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 snap, twig. Okay. All right, well, you're not the most silentest, but you can move to wherever you want to move. You can move your movement rate in squares or double that if you dash.
How many squares is that?
1, 2, 3 will get you to about here. What is your movement? 3 or 4?
Oh shit. 4.
Okay, so you can actually go to here if you want to, as part of that normal movement.
Okay, I'm sure he sees me coming, but that's okay.
Doesn't mean that you might not get a shot at him with the cross. Oh, but you have to reload it though, and you just moved, so you could reload. You could move to there and reload it if you wanted to, because it takes a round, an action to reload the crossbow.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go ahead and do that, even though I may end up being in melee with him in a second.
All right. So Khazad-dûm. If you want to fight how Khazad-dûm normally fights, it goes defensive, which gives gives Khazad-dûm a -10 to hit, but +10 to parry with that shield.
Would he do? Would Khazad-dûm do the half one right now?
Khazad-dûm only has a single, or does he have 2 attacks now?
I think he only has 1 attack.
Yeah, he only has 1 attack anyway, so that's why it usually goes defensive.
So he would do the guarded,
guarded. So basically, make the attack roll, but with a -10.
Yeah, like not full defensive, like...
Yeah,
do you want me to roll it, or
guarded.
do you want to roll it, Spook?
I guess
you know
just,
what?
You guys
roll for Kazkaya, because you get 2 attacks. I want you to roll more.
Okay. Right, so you roll for Khazad-dûm then. All right.
I'll do the Khazad-dûm attack.
Okay,
right.
so let's get a roll for Khazad-dûm.
Squeaking hammer defensive mode, or she already put it in. So, So that is the defensive.
All right, with a guarded attack, so you swung and missed.
She doesn't have any fortune points. Never mind.
Then Kazkaya, who is in melee now, so she can make 2 attacks.
And I believe Kazkaya has all of her stuff. I just sat here staring at the screen.
She does, just usually hits the wrong macro.
Let's see.
Her computer's overheating, that's why, okay?
She's using her
so
axe,
weird
right?
that they've disabled...
So.
Yeah, that is weird. That might just be like a setting or something, Gore.
I guess...
Unless it's
attack
something
twice.
unless it's something to do with the extension.
Ooh. Why did it disappear? Oh god, how do I bring it back? Okay. We'll attack the one on the top or the right.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna disable the extension temporarily.
Oh, I rolled as myself. Well, it has my name at the top, but it has.
Yep,
hers,
it's the
so,
extension. The extension doesn't allow it.
Yeah.
Let's switch over to her when I do this one. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, let's
So
go.
miss the first one, and
the second one. Good job, me. You sure you want me?
well, I mean, Spook, that is literally what Nat rolls usually.
That's true.
Alrighty. Okay. Nelwick.
Not seeing the guy that I was shooting at before.
You won't be able to see him, and they are in
Shoot
melee,
into
so
melee.
you have the -20 or -10 with your aim.
Yeah, minus. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot Khazad-dûm's duder in melee with an aim, but a -20. Yeah. -20. If I compensate with 10, and I miss.
Alrighty.
Oh, this is gonna be a long fight for us, Shaq.
Their turn. Okay,
Ooh.
this guy, knowing that you're over there, he's going to kind of move a bit further around the side of the tree, so he's trying to position himself to where he's got cover from both of you guys.
What a chicken! This guy totally didn't kill
Hey,
him. By the way, he totally let
you
the
get
others do
almost
the dirty
killed by
work.
one stone and see how you feel. Okay, so the one that is in front of Khazad-dûm lunges forward with his blade. A 5, that will hit.
So defense, shield for dwarf.
So basically,
with
it makes a
defensive.
parry, but it's with +10.
Right. Guarded attack. This already has the +10 in it, so roll it straight.
Alright. Clang! The blade ricochets off the steel shield, doing no harm or damage to Khazadrin. Okay, the ones attacking Kazkai, the first one lunges forward and he will fail to find purchase with his sword. The other one swipes in low, which she definitely is able to just side move her torso to dodge that one. This guy... Is he gonna... No, I think that's all he's gonna do, is he's gonna just move to there. I don't think he's in a fit state to want to push his luck at this point. Lena.
I'm gonna move up here.
Okay, you can move a full 4 if you wish.
Sure. Is that around this area?
Hang on, one, so be what one?
I mean, I
two.
still want to shoot.
You can, I mean, you could get here and probably get a shot off. Because you've got a lot more.
How much damage does this even do? Would it be better for me to go with my?
I think there's not a lot in it, except he can't hit you back when you're shooting with the crossbow.
That's true.
But I mean, if you get to here, which you can do, and take a shot with the crossbow, after that you could always charge in to melee. Because you can't melee him from here. You'd have to use a dash to get to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one more shot at him, and then I'm gonna go for just trying to pummel him.
Alright. It's a shot, and you hit him in the left arm. You guys are peppering his arms.
I don't think I have damage set right for this. So what would I roll?
It's D10 plus 3 or 3, right? Or 4?
It might be 4 on a... Is it a light crossbow or a heavy crossbow?
I don't have that.
Oh,
it was the one that was on the boat.
105 is the page with the weapons.
Yeah.
I can find it really quick, Gore.
Okay.
Crossbow. It's 4. 1d10 plus.
I thought it was 4.
Yep.
All right, 1d10 plus 4.
Yep. 5. Terrible.
Horrible one.
His
What
armor.
the hell is this?
Do you have a reroll?
I do. I'll go ahead and reroll that. Holy
Okay.
crap. Okay.
Yeah, his armor can take that. He's got 4 toughness and 1 armor, so he can absorb 5. 13's a different story.
Much better. Jeez.
Just slightly.
That's the same armor I hit him with, so yeah.
That's an 8 crit to the arm.
Yes.
That does not bode well for him. 8 crit left arm.
Roll. Left arm. 8.
Oh yeah, he's dead. You can decide how he is dispatched. So yeah, your arrow will hit his left arm. How he dies is up to you. How does he die?
I'm gonna say it hits him right on that spot that you never want to hit, like by accident.
Death by funny bone.
Yeah, and it's gonna make him just cringe so hard that he just dies right on the spot.
All right. Yeah, he will collapse to the ground, dead. Okay. Probably being that it's behind the tree, his buddies are not really aware that that's just happened at this point. So, hey, that's fine. Khazadrin.
Yo. Same deal. Guarded attack.
All right. No purchase. Kazkaya.
We are so good at this. Okay. Let me change back to Cat. Make sure I do it right. Attack.
Ooh, that's a headshot.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
And you have impact, so it should be.
Well,
yeah.
roll Ulrich's Fury.
So 13, yes, potentially Ulrich's Fury. So you roll to hit again, and if you do hit,
50. 50 is the target number.
Yeah, you got to get 50 or below. And it was 53, so not Ulrich's Fury, but still 13 damage nonetheless to that guy. All
And you
right.
get a second
Sweet.
attack.
And then she's gonna
Yep,
swing again.
So that would be wounds. Okay.
Miss. Okay. That's okay. I'll take it.
Okie dokie. All right. Well, yep. Got a good blow in on that guy. Start of the next round. Nelwick.
Same deal, because Kazadrin is struggling. I will try to assist. Minus 20. And...
Ooh, another perfect headshot. For 10. They do not have head armor, so that's actually...
It's like 6 or something.
Yeah, so he'll
7 or
take
6.
6 of those wounds, which puts him... Okay, alright. Good deal. So now it will be Kazkaya. No, hang on. That was Nelwick, sorry. Their turn. Alright, they're going to continue the same because they don't know any different. So the first one will swipe at Kazadrin. And will strike Kazadrin unless that shield, a trusty shield, gets in the way.
Trusty shield, parry, macro.
Face down. Let's go.
Okay,
Hey!
yeah, parry.
Woo!
All right, and then the two going to Kazkaya. The first blade will hit.
Damn.
Kazkaya does not have a parry ability, but she does have a dodge.
Yeah,
She has dodge blow,
well,
which is
she
not
has
very
something.
good, but she does have
you,
it.
hey, you can
She's
try.
gonna
it.
try it anyway.
Yep.
Let me change back to
Mhm.
Kazkaya.
Dodge that blow.
That is
Body
on
blow.
the first page. Dodge blow, right here.
Nope. Okay, in that case.
Nice, but damn.
She has a lot of armor, though, like toughness.
That's
doesn't she?
plenty of toughness. All right, so the 47, so that's going to be the left arm. For 11 points of damage.
So,
left arm.
yeah.
Yikes.
Yep.
Kind of smarts. Okay.
And the second one, he will miss.
Aha.
Which means it is now Lena's turn. However, Lena, I would like you to make a perception skill roll, please.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit! Because there is supposed to still be a monster out here, guys.
Oh, that would be really.
Is this hearing or?
It would be hearing.
Okay. Well, then that should have had a plus 20%.
Oh, in that
Oh.
case, that would have been a success. In that case,
Nice.
you will hear rustling from over in this direction as your eyes are drawn to kind of like some larger, rough kind of dirt patches. This is kind of like the edge of a small cliff face. And suddenly appearing over the top of the cliff face, you see... just the-
Oh my god!
the top
Is that
half
like a
of
basilisk or some shit.
huge, big, strange-legged creature. Yeah.
I knew this fight was going too well. I knew it was going too well. Seeing that, yeah, I'm gonna dash to this side of the tree over here, and I'm gonna like, guys, monster, and I'm gonna point.
Okay. Stats for this thing.
Spook, you can do that, and that wasn't a dash. That was a regular move. So if
Oh,
you want
was
to reload your crossbow, I think you still could, or begin to reload, right?
I'm not gonna bother with the crossbow at this point.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get everybody to notice that there is something coming.
Okay.
Yeah, there's.
Okay, so this guy over here, when you say that, they'll kind of, in the mid-fight, glance and look at that way. This guy's like, what? You've got to be fucking kidding!
That's what I said.
See. Okay. Yeah, they're kind of in shock. Obviously, did not know that was there. Did not expect that. What's the irony that they would
Mention the monster and
make
then,
out
oh,
that a
look.
monster secretly come into town and faked it, and now it turns out that there is actually a real monster. What are the odds? How
Well,
ironic.
there's also the fact that if we had waited a little while longer, the monster might have come in and taken them out for us.
Okay. So, yeah. So Lena, you move. So now it's Khazadrin.
So here's the thing, and this is why I hate playing other characters. Khazadrin has always been careful with his attacks.
Yes.
Makes sense. I get it. But upon hearing that a monster's coming, I feel more urgency would come down.
It's logical.
Well, I mean, there's also the fact that I feel like the guys we're fighting would probably be a bit distracted now.
Yeah, but also
I mean,
the guy.
logically, it would make sense that he would want to, that Khazadrin would want to kill this thing or get his opponent out the way, knowing now he's got something else to deal with. If that's what you're
Right.
I would buy that. I don't think that's out of character.
Okay.
You think he would drop his?
I think he would do an all-out attack. I mean, I think
Yeah.
he'd try to hit this guy, regardless of the defensives he has, right? So, and also, I mean, Nelwick hit this guy already. So,
Yeah, I agree.
okay, all right.
All right.
So I'm gonna do an all-out attack, which
Okie
is plus 20, right? To hit?
Yeah, but you cannot parry or dodge.
Cannot parry or dodge. Yeah.
Correct.
So take this dude out.
So
Okay, yep, that's a hit in the leg.
Nice.
But literally to the point. So if you hadn't have done that, it wouldn't have hit. 69, dudes. Okay, 8 to the
8.
leg.
8 to the left leg.
Okay.
You already had taken 10, I believe, or 6 or whatever, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was 6 because minus toughness or whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Although-
He's still up, but you're wearing him down. And Kazkaya.
Oh. I don't know what I was expecting to happen if I just stood there for a second. Weapons.
Kazkaya hits. I guess she's concentrating on the same one.
Yeah, same guy. Get our numbers down here.
Okay. For 10.
10.
All right. So that puts him down to 0 with the first hit. And second attack.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
A miss. Okay.
never too wrong.
All right, Nelwick. What do you want to do?
Try to get Khazadrin's guy deceased.
Okay.
Yeah, out of the way. We can't mess with you guys anymore. We've got other things to worry about.
We got a bigger bad to deal with.
Okay. Body shot. Hit him in the guts.
So body shot.
Oh, another possible Ulrich's Fury.
Oh.
This damn sling.
I kind of wish I had saved this for the big guy.
Well, hey. Roll it.
Target number 51.
No. Okay. Still does
Okay.
13.
That's okay. That's still good damage.
So that
a lot
still
of damage.
does 8. That's a -4 crit to the body.
All right. Body 4.
7 internal organs are ruptured by the violence of the blow, causing death in a matter of
death.
seconds.
Yeah.
I fucking blow his heart out. That's what happens. Just
It just goes all over Khazadrin, and he's like, "Well,
7 a
Moving
major
on.
artery. Okay, well, you succeeded in what you wanted to do. So he will die.
Cool.
Now I need to make a roll for our new friend.
he sees the devastation we've been causing and leaves.
he's like, nah, I don't want none of
Nope,
that.
it doesn't
I'm
go
good.
there.
I'm
I'll
good.
wait till the bodies, I'll go eat them later.
So he
These
will be
guys are a little
last.
too badass for me.
Okay, then these two will both attack Kazkaya.
Are you for real right now? If I were them, I would be like, nope, I'm out of here.
Well, the problem is there's a crazed dwarf swinging a two-handed
That's
axe.
true.
So I don't
Kazkaya
know that
would
turning
not
your
let
back
them
to
leave.
run is a smart move, and they're kind of terrified. One will hit her.
Oh, will they though?
Dodge,
probably, but still.
dodge. Please dodge.
Come on, if anything.
Come on, Spook. I believe in you. You got this.
Probably shouldn't, but okay.
Dodge it.
Wait. It's dodge blow, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is on me. Okay. I was looking at my sheet and I was like, there's nothing there. This isn't going to work. Okay.
Failure.
Jesus.
In that
I feel like
case...
I mean, it's accurate though. Kazkaya wants to get hit at this
Right.
point.
In that case, she's going to get hit in the right arm. For... 4. Nothing. 'Tis but a scratch. Alright, and the next one will swing at her, and he will also hit. She cannot attempt to dodge twice.
No, she can't, but maybe he will suck at damage as well.
So this blow will hit the leg. That will be the left leg. And he will hit for a total of 8.
Oh, that's nothing.
Not much to her.
I'm sorry, that was the leg?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no armor there,
Oh, so 3. Okay.
but I mean, that's a good thing with Troll Slayers. They're mostly made up of toughness, not armor, so they can withstand a good bit. And I think she's got like 15 hit points or whatever, so she's quite hefty.
I mean, she's still good.
Yeah. All right.
Especially if I can heal her before
Okay.
Lizzie gets over here.
First thing he's going to do, it comes up here,
Oh, don't take the body. I haven't searched it yet.
and it will... It's not going to take the body, but it is going to come up, sniff it, and then you see it
great.
kind of like chomp off an entire arm and like start to
Oh, well, that arm was mostly gone anyway.
swallow it down.
That's the arm we killed him with.
Right?
As it's doing it, it is kind of like any other predator. It's like as it's eating it, it's like shh, shh, looking to the
Oh,
left,
yeah, it's okay.
like watching
You
you,
can have it.
guys, daring you, don't come near me. Oh, what? It's my food.
There's
I'm
another
not
one over
sharing.
there. You can have him next.
Nelwick.
Amen. Shoot at this guy, the one
Okay.
at the top.
He has
Right,
not.
yeah.
That's the.
He's,
I mean-
he's the one.
You want? Are you aiming at the one? Basically, the one that's already hurt.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Just trying to thin the herd.
You actually
Nope.
missed for a change.
Yep.
All right. These two guys will continue to fight, but at this point, they're going to be like, "Seriously, you worried about us? Look at that thing! That's going to kill all of us!
Yeah, we can all fight it if you want.
Yeah, let's fight it together!"
All right, go. I'm right behind you.
Ooh. You know what? I think.
I seriously think Kazkaya would just pick one up and throw it at him. You know?
Lena.
I mean, I feel like also Kazkaya would probably be like,
Lena,
that thing is
give
more
me-
worthy of a fight than these two
Give me a
guys.
charm skill roll, Lena.
We don't want to go fight the thing.
To see if they're gonna actually buy into this line of thinking, or if they're too scared to have an expert in their back. You succeed. Okay. In that
Oh,
case,
wow.
they will both kind of do a strategic retreat away from Kazkaya.
I don't think she would be concerned about them
not
anyway. Like I
attack.
said, she's like, I'd rather fight
It's up to
back.
you whether or not she's going to be like, I don't give a fuck, and charge in and continue to hack at him, or if she's going to turn her attention to the big beast. That's you guys. So,
I mean, on a spook, I think she would go for the big beast.
Same. I feel like, again,
I think
more
she would
honorable
charge.
death.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what she would do, even though Lena's probably like, damn it, I wanted to heal you first.
I mean, she can get there and make an attack on her
I mean, it's a
turn.
charge, right? Like
That
And
is-
it would give her
that
plus
is-
20 to hit. Yep.
That is what she'd be doing.
So Lena
Oh.
would go before her.
Oh,
So
well,
let's move her when it's her turn.
okay, yeah.
So Lena, what do you... no, not you. Right, what does Lena want to
I
do?
wanted to use the gavel, but I am not getting near this thing. I'm gonna keep cover behind this tree, and I'm gonna reload the crossbow.
Okay. All right. Then it would be Khazad-dûm next.
He'd approach 2, right?
Okay.
3 squares.
Yeah, you can get 3 complete squares. So from there to 6 yards. Yeah, get to melee if wants to.
Yep, would get there and
Can get there
Yeah, so-
can get there and make an attack, but you only have 1 attack anyway. So potentially could charge.
So there's a half action. Isn't there a maneuver to like just go full defense?
Yes, there is.
which
'Cause I-
Kaz would do.
Kaz would do just to take the first. hit.
Basically, it means that you anybody attacking you is -20 to hit you, but you cannot attack back.
I think that's what he
Yeah.
would do. Yeah.
I agree. Smooth. Yeah, he'd do that because he's not the damage dealer. But he does want to take some hits, right? I mean,
Mhm.
shield
Okay.
bearer.
All right.
So that's what he do.
basically runs up, puts the shield up, and kind of ducks behind it.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. I think that's fair. And then Kazkaya is going to go up to make an
Charge
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Kazkaya
Oh.
needs to give me a willpower skill roll before she makes her attack.
Ooh.
Interesting. Like I said, I thought this thing was a basilisk. I don't. Okay. Willpower. There it is. She has pretty good willpower.
It is a basilisk, isn't
That's
it?
me. Shit.
Well, what's the target number for?
Let me open it if I can get it to open. Oh, where am I going? I'm sorry, this sheet is jumping all around my screen.
Kazkai is 37. So
34 would have passed.
Okay, then
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
then
passes.
fine.
Shit.
Then she passes. Okay, good.
Where did it go?
She may, in that case, make her attack.
I don't know why the sheet is doing what it's doing, but I got you. Hold on. Weapons, attack. Oh, of course it's gonna ask me modifier. Damn it.
Alright, she swings her mighty axe at the 6-legged beast.
Oh, it was plus 20, but she still misses. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's another anomaly. The other thing arguably had 4 legs. This has 6.
Oh.
So clearly they was not fully aware of what this thing
Yeah,
was.
they didn't. They knew there was a monster. They didn't know.
They
what
had
kind
no
of
clue what it
monster.
really was, right? Okay.
Oh, but 6 legs. Now I really think it's a basilisk.
turn. Okay. 10 attacks? That can't be right. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding.
please.
one for each leg, plus the head and tail.
There's an
two.
extra 0 in there.
Nope.
Eight attacks.
It makes a single bite attack. We're going to roll a 50-50. Because
It's got 2.
you got 2 potentials. So under a 50, it will go for Khazad-dûm. Over a 50, it will go for Kazkaya. Okay, Kazkaya then.
I mean, she is the one that tried to swing at it, so.
Right.
And she can't defend herself right now, I don't think.
She
right?
can
'Cause
still
ran-
dodge.
Oh, okay.
Still can dodge, yep. It
Still
will... A 45 on the button. That will hit.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, those dudes had a 33 weapon skill. This has a 45. So dodge blow. Failure. Okay.
Damn.
In that case,
I really wish I could have healed her.
she is getting chomped on the right arm for...
Oh, holy shit. Okay.
13.
7. This is bad.
She's that puts
She's
her...
at 0.
Oh, there you go. Better get it down. Okay. Nelwick.
Well, I gotta move, so my movement's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4-ish.
Okay.
Can't aim because I used my move action, but I will shoot into melee.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah. Minus 20,
What?
but you can.
Yep.
How
yep,
hard
yep.
is? I'm sorry. I'll wait till Shag gets done.
You're hitting these dudes? Oh, this thing?
Yeah, I'm hitting this
Okay.
thing.
That's a miss.
Yep. That's all I got.
All right. The NPCs look at each other and go, "Fuck this," and they are
I
running.
figured as much. I figured they would run.
Actually, there'll be a dash action, so they will run off the map. I mean, let's be real. Lena.
I thought about it and answered my own question. I was gonna ask, just for chat, I was gonna ask if it was how hard it would be to do healing while they're in battle. I don't think I would be able to do a very good heal check while they're moving. So
Yeah, you can't apply a poultice while they're in combat. They can drink a potion.
right,
but
which
you
I
can't
do not
apply a
have.
potion. Yep.
I'm gonna lean out from behind this tree and shoot at it.
Okay.
You can aim, by the way. Just so you know.
Aim. If you aim before you shoot. See, the thing with the crossbow, because it takes a round, so you can like either shoot, you can stand still and shoot each round, or you can load, aim, and then shoot the next round with a +10. You end up shooting every other round, but
I mean, yeah,
you're
I
at minus
loaded
20.
last round.
Yeah, you're at minus 20 to hit if you don't aim first, minus 10 if you do aim.
But I can aim and shoot since I
This
loaded
turn
last
you
round.
can,
right?
yes.
Okay, that's what I guess I'll do.
So you're only at minus 10 with your ballistic skill.
Because there's no way I can hit without. Oh, I guess I need to switch back to minus 10. Thought maybe my number pad was off. It wouldn't let me type the minus.
Ooh, close, but nope, you missed.
It still rolled as Kazkaya. What the hell?
No, it says Lena on mine.
Yeah, but I rolled.
the
under-
the name as, but
And
that's
even though I changed
Oh,
it
yeah,
to
that
Lena,
doesn't matter.
It's whatever.
As long as it's on the
whatever.
thing. Okay. Khazadrin. Do you still want to hide behind that shield, or...
no. He would attack.
You think?
Well,
Well-
seeing Keskaya getting hurt, right?
Like,
That-
Kaya got basically just bitch
Yeah,
slapped,
she's at
so-
0, so.
Yeah.
I think they just do like a regular attack.
Okay. Yep, and that way he's still got a parry and a dodge. I mean, or a parry. That's a miss.
No.
Okay, Kazkaya, 2 attacks. Better make them count.
Yeah, come on, Kaz. Still don't know why it's full screening like that. Submit.
The first one will miss.
Submit.
Second one is a body shot. So that will strike the target. So roll your impact.
Gosh.
Oh, possible Ulrich's Theory! This could be big. We need it.
Spook, I believe.
The target number's 50, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Come
Yes.
on with Ulrich's Fury. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Come on, Keskaya needs this.
No! Hey,
For her
still
computer.
13.
Oh. Okay.
So we take off 5 toughness. And is it just that? No, armor of 1. So it takes off 6. So it takes 7. Okay. But still, it was a good hefty wound. Nelwick, you're up. Oh no, it isn't. It's its turn.
Oh, just in the interest of disclosure, she does have 2 fortune points, so we need to use those strategically. I'm sure she's going to need them.
Do you want to use one on the Ulrich's Fury roll?
What do you think, Shagger?
Dude, she's at 0. It's kind of.
Yeah, she kind of really knows.
If she has 2 fortune points, fucking use them. You know, like if she goes down,
Right.
she won't use them.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
okay.
true. Alright,
Use one
we'll
of the
try
two
Ulric's
to try to
Fury.
get a better roll on that Ulric's Fury then. 50 or under. Come on, we can do it.
Come on, compound it, Spook. I believe.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Hey, you still did the same. You still did the damage, so it's good. It is its turn. Same thing. Who is it going to go for? Either. So, under a 50, it is Khazadrin. Over a 50, it is Kazkaya, and it is going for Kazkaya.
Shit.
Damn it.
It's seeking blood.
Well,
Okay, and it will miss. However,
Woo. Thank God. Oh, praise Virna.
fortunately, while this thing is big and bad and tough and hits quite hard, it only has one set of teeth.
Jesus.
Okay, Nelwick.
it would feel really bad if we had to do a fate point for a character who's not here, for a player who's not here.
Right?
But you have fate points, right? So
All right. Aiming and shooting at Kazkaya. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would I do that?
knock her unconscious and then drag her out of the fight because it's the only way she's getting out of it. All right, you hit it on one of its left legs.
Yay!
I guess the left arm would be the front leg. Does nothing.
Fuck.
Ah.
Ricochets off the bar,
Exactly.
the tough part. All right, Lena. So
All right,
you can
I'm
you
reload.
can reload and aim, or reload
that's-
and shoot.
Reload and aim,
Okay.
and I am silently. Or, no, I'm under my breath, I am murmuring whatever the equivalent of the Lord's Prayer is to Virna.
Our Verna, who art in heaven, justice be thy
Hallowed
name.
Be thy name. Justice be thy name.
Okay, yep, thy will be done, justice be brung. Okay, so you are reloading and aiming.
Yes.
Khazadrin.
Regular attack.
At least Khazadrin is fully loaded still. He's got plenty of hit points and
Yeah, but
come on.
one hit can
Shit.
ruin that.
Nothing.
Spook, maybe you should roll for Kazatrin as well.
All right, Kazkaya to attacks. Let's get him in.
Okay, Kazkaya, come
and you
on.
still have one fortune point.
Big money, no whammies.
Come on, Troll Slayer. That's a good hit on the right front leg.
Really know how she managed to do that since it's on the other side, but I'm not going to question it.
Hey, it's moving. Impact of 12.
12.
Okay, so that will do 6 damage.
All right, second
Second
verse, same as
attack.
first.
That will miss. You can
Damn.
re-roll it if you wish.
I mean, I'm okay if you want to re-roll it, Spook. Because
I mean, it's... Let's be real. If you re-roll it, the only other thing you might want to re-roll it for is a dodge.
But
that's
she's
a-
not going to.
And she's probably going to fail that regardless. And I forgot something. I'll have to... Okay, there you go. You re-rolled it and got another hit, so that made it worthwhile. For 9. So another 3. Okay, you're getting there. I need Khazadrin to
Willpower?
make a willpower check. Yeah, because I forgot to tell him. Initially, when he was just hiding behind the shield, I was like, "You're not looking at this thing,
Right.
so I'm not going
Right.
to ask for it." But then once he started attacking,
It would be
Okay.
a damn basilisk.
so he fails.
Okay.
He's paralyzed.
well, it doesn't actually. It's not quite that. It's not quite the same. Basically, he is petrified.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Basically, gets to do nothing until he successfully passes a willpower test.
Okay.
So
Cool.
basically, stands there, rigged.
Is a
until
sitting
then.
duck.
Yep. Which might actually work to your advantage. Okay.
I love these game master laughs that Gorbet does, Spook.
So let's see who just attacked. Kazkaya.
Basilisk. Oh, wait. No.
Kazkaya.
Kazkaya. Okay.
Yeah, Kazkaya did.
All right. So
basilisk did.
yeah, it will. The good news is it is going to attack the petrified target because it's.
That's
easy to
good
hit.
news?
Well, it is in one
I mean,
way.
considering
because
the other options at 0,
yeah.
I guess.
But it gets plus 20 to hit.
Oh, shit.
So under a 65 is a hit.
Oh.
And it will hit. Cannot dodge, cannot parry.
Okay. Yeah.
Khazad-dûm will take the blow on the right arm
He has a lot of armor on the right arm.
for a total of 11.
-7. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, as I said, it in one way, it can work to your advantage because it takes the heat initially off of Kazkaya. Okay, top of the morning to you, top of the round. Nelwick.
Rinse repeat. Let's down this fucker.
Yes, please. Hit it in the eye. Hit it in the eye.
The eye, or the body, either one, or the
Yeah,
body.
same
I
thing.
mean, it is a big body, you know.
Its eye is in the body, kind of.
A point.
Wait,
okay.
Can it kill this thing with chip damage?
Lena. So you can now you loaded an aim, so you can shoot this round with only a -10. But you will miss. Khazad-dûm. He makes another willpower check. Has to pass or stays this way.
But sorry, say that again.
Khazad-dûm has to make another willpower
Yes,
check.
pass willpower save.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Or
yeah.
stays in this state.
Let's go, baby.
Failed. Okay, you are staying
Fuck.
petrified.
All right.
Okay, so no attacks or anything for Khazad-dûm. Kazkaya, 2 attacks. Throw a hamster. First one swung on a miss. So wing, slayer, so wing, slayer, and missed. Okay. It's its turn, and again, it will attack by default. Paralyzed target, or petrified target. 65 or under is a hit. It will hit. And it will hit in the 69. Is that the groin? Sure. It's the body. I think 69 should be the groin. For 10. Again, with all that armor, that's not that bad.
I mean, yeah, he's
Between the
he's at 6
armor and the
wounds out of
toughness,
14.
you can certainly... Khazad-dûm is a tough little dwarf. Might not be able to dish it like Kazkaya can, but certainly can absorb it, so that's good.
I mean, Cascaya has to hit.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kazkaya. Well, basically, other than a point, Kazkaya's done all of it, I think, so far. So, alright, Kazkaya. Get in there.
I missed. I missed both, remember?
Yeah.
So it's back to Nelwick.
Oh, sorry, yeah, no, that was the Basilisk, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Nelwick, yes, you're up.
Renzi Arapapa.
Patui. Oh, a solid blow to the right front leg.
You say that until the damage is
Oh,
rolled.
10, it's 4. You did 4.
Woo!
Alright. It's starting to look worse for wear, finally. You're getting there. Obviously, this thing has taken a total of 21 damage. It has a few hit points.
Yep.
Being so big and ugly. Lena. So you can reload and shoot, or reload and aim.
I'm afraid to move in close and use my gavel. I would have more of a chance to hit, but I can't take a hit.
You might be able to take... Well, I don't know how many hit points you're on.
Like 10.
Yeah, you might not be able to take a hit.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll
you
reload
might.
and aim.
Statistically, you should be able to take 1, but that is nowhere near guaranteed.
I'll reload and aim.
Okay. Alright, Khazad-dûm, let's have that willpower check.
Come
I don't
on.
have the best track record of taking risks.
Nope.
Characters.
Khazad-dûm
Bop.
is still petrified.
God damn it.
Kazkaya, 2 attacks.
Sorry, Satch.
Indirectly, whether he likes it or not, Khazad-dûm is kind of sort of doing what he wants to do, which is keep Kazkaya alive. So, just not in the way he would like to do it. Alright, okay, let's have Kazkaya's 2 attacks.
All right.
Come on, Slayer, get that axe.
Come on,
Get
come
that
on,
axe
come on.
swinging. Miss. And
Where did it go? It keeps moving this. I wish you guys could see this. It just keeps moving it.
are you able to pop the character sheet? You can pop them out, right?
Yeah, but it keeps moving it all over the place. Even though
Mr.
it's
Kim.
gosh, damn it!
Sucky. All right.
Fuck.
Basilisk time again. 65 to hit our petrified lump of dwarf. And it's a hit.
Can you stop hitting?
I'm trying.
Yeah, please, just a little, just so we can kill it.
A 72. That is gonna be the body again. For 11.
Look, I'm gonna feel really bad.
So
if we
this
get
is kind of
both
like
the dwarves
it's
killed.
none of these hits have been hard. They're just slowly whittling the dwarf.
I
chip
mean,
damage.
yeah, Kazadrin is looking a little schmoogies here.
All right, Nelwick.
Come on, Nelwick. Nail it.
You do so well against all these people, but not so much
Yeah,
against this
I mean-
thing.
Yeah.
Nope. All right, Lena, you have an aimed shot at your disposal.
I'm gonna end up having to take a chance with this thing, and I'm scared. I'm scared.
That's a misses. Okay. Kazadrin, let's do the willpower. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Let's do it.
I mean, come on, a 40%
Yeah,
chance.
there you go. You may
Fucking
now.
finally.
You pass your willpower. You may now act. You may attack. Whichever capacity you
I mean,
wish.
there's a little desperation going on here, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He's trying to decide if he's going to go all out or if it's going to be more of a defensive.
I mean, he would be defensive. I don't know.
I
That's
think.
What are the odds that he could
guarded.
hit?
All right. He said guarded. We do
There you
guarded.
go. There you go. That makes sense.
She said guarded. Sorry, my fault. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Kazadrin's a he.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, it was yeah.
Hey, it's all good. Hey, it's tough when people play something of the opposite sex because I do the
Yeah,
same
we had
thing.
it was the same issue when I was Rush and when I played more.
It's hard because you're talking. You keep changing who you're talking to, right? Okay, so guard attack is a miss.
Yep.
All right, Kazkaya, let's do it.
Just get on.
Just
with
get
it.
on with it.
Just
There you go.
do it.
Come
I'm
on.
to Shia LaBeouf already.
Right.
Come on. 2 beautiful hits. Let's go. That's not a beautiful hit.
That's
No,
a beautiful
no,
miss.
It's absolutely not. Okay. It's making me full screen every time. It's really annoying.
Well, that is very strange.
Oh, hit though. I'll take it.
Yay.
You hit an arm.
Oh, possible Ulrich's Fury!
Come on, come on.
All right, get the Ulrichs.
You need it. You need it.
I need it badly.
Under
love of
50.
God.
Put
come
60
on.
instead of 50. Hold on.
Under 50. Ah, never mind. Still 13 though.
What? 9? What the hell? Okay.
7. Oh, we only have 2 wounds left. 2 wounds left. You're almost there. All right. It's its turn, and now it's gonna 50-50 it again.
Oh.
Under a 50, it is Kazadrin. Over a 50, it is Kazkaya. Does it want to
Come
keep
on.
trying to chomp at what it's been chomping on, or does it want to switch targets?
Honestly, neither
It
option's
is
very
switching
good.
targets.
It's not any real better unless
45 to hit. If it does hit, at least she can try to dodge. It will hit. Okay, Kazkai, you need that dodge.
Oh, Verna, please.
Do it. Yes! She dodged it!
Oh, goodness. Oh, my heart.
Oh, that was awesome. That could have been so ugly.
Now we need to kill it.
That could have been so ugly. Because on 0, the chances of this thing not critting is almost none. Can't do less than 6 damage, right? So,
Uh-huh.
oh, okay. Come on, Nelwick. Do you have the stones, like literally? I love fights like this. Right down to the wire. That's where the tension is.
Here we go.
It's a headshot!
Is it damage?
It might be Oryx Fury!
Is it damage?
Oh, Nelwick, you kill Stiller.
Come
Okay,
on, do it. Get the Oryx Fury.
Come on, baby.
51 or below.
Oryx Fury!
It is 17 points of damage. All right, it takes away 6, giving it 11. It deducts 2. That's a 9 crit to the head, dude.
Yay! Come on.
Its skull is pierced by the mighty blow, and death is instantaneous.
On this next,
Congratulations,
I was
you
taking out my
survived.
gavel to fucking run at this thing and possibly die. I'm so happy. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, man. What a fight. Alrighty.
Jesus.
Now, two of the cohorts managed to escape, but you definitely got the ringleader plus one of his friends, and as a bonus, you chopped up something that no one was really expecting to be here. What do you want to do?
Okay, first thing, I'm gonna come do a heal check on both of these guys.
Alright, yeah. Okay, who's first?
We'll start with Kaskaya, because she's the lowest.
And this is with a poultice, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
That gets pluses, yeah?
No,
Or
it means that instead of healing one, you can actually heal a D10.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh
Nope.
my god.
So you don't get a successful heal on Kaskaya,
Okay, well, let's
but
try
it
for
doesn't burn the
Khazadrin.
poultice. And then the on. Oh, and no, you don't. You.
What are these rolls? Okay.
They hate you today. Okay, well, yep. Clearly, in the heat of battle, this is not the most ideal place to try to heal anybody. You want to
It's
heal
okay,
the dead
guys, suck it
guy? Nope, that doesn't work.
No, I'm not trying to heal him.
I
I'm
know.
gonna check his body, though.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you give him a good old search. You will find a purse with 20 gold crowns. You will also find a little handwritten note.
Sweet. I'm gonna divide the gold pieces up betwixt the four of us.
Okay, so 5 gold apiece.
Spook, I want you to say betwixt more often.
Betwixt is a word that is not used anywhere near enough.
Betwixt is a beautiful word to say. I love hearing it, especially when you
Right.
say it with that accent. Yeah. All right.
Betwixt.
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 All right. What's our note say?
It says, "Daddy, please come home soon. I miss you so much." No,
Oh well.
no, it doesn't say that.
Being an orphan builds character. It's fine.
No, basically it says, payment as promised. Remember, needs to look like an accident.
Oh.
Okay, but it doesn't like tell us.
Doesn't have any. No. But clearly he knew who gave it to him, or who left him the note.
I'm pretty sure we do too. All right, taking that. I'm gonna turn and look at the others, and I'm gonna say. So,
Betwixt. It's like a Twix, but inferior.
do we want to hurry back and take care of the mastermind now, or do we want to play with her a little bit and cut off the head of this beast and bring it back and say?
I think Kazkaya would be beheading the beast. Anyway,
All right.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Trophy. Fuck yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna look at Lena and be like, well, what if there's more of these things out here, you know?
I'm pretty sure that the meal is not going to be completed. Just saying, we still have the problem with the nightmares.
Yeah. About the only thing you know for sure is that this.
There's at least one of them.
This probably was not responsible for
Sure.
Yeah,
Rutger's death.
it was
Sure.
it was people that did Rutger.
Sure.
And
I'm gonna check this guy's pockets because he's dead too.
Okay. Yeah, he's got probably maybe 5 or 6 silver on him, and that's about it.
Okay. Lena, what do you want to do?
Oh, sorry. On that note, I forgot. It actually also says other half on completion.
Wow. So they basically killed a guy for like
40 gold.
40 gold.
That's a lot of money.
I mean, I guess so.
I mean, you know, for people that are not putting their life on the line every day.
Well, I mean, they killed a guy and then they're supposed to go back or whatever, so...
Yeah. I mean, basically, because you guys kind of showed up at the wrong time, plans had to be shifted a little bit. But, yeah. All right.
I mean, Lena, you know, we know the woman is
the head
guilty.
of this thing is fucking huge, so, I mean, it would be a very big thing to carry back. I mean, it's in proportion to how big you are, so just look at how big the head is. Maybe teeth
we don't
might
necessarily. I mean,
a couple of teeth might be more viable,
as
or a claw.
As much as my sadistic side wants to play with this woman by being like, "Oh, we got the beast," blah blah blah. I think it's unreasonable to try to carry this thing back right now. Also, Nelwick, what do you know about basilisks?
They petrify you.
I'm just saying that, like,
Is there a roll I could do? Because I mean,
do you have what do you have for any? Do you have any kind of history or anything like that specifically?
no, genealogy, common knowledge, halfling, secret science ranger. So technically, no.
Probably
mine
not.
says
then.
history knowledge, but I don't know what the hell that means.
Well, you're a smart lady, so
Yeah, but it's just history. That's incredibly vague.
Yeah,
probably empire history. I
it
mean,
should be.
I mean, I also have common knowledge empire. It's just...
I don't know.
I'm gonna look at Lena and be like, "Well, it's here. It has 6 legs and bites."
My question is, do we know if it causes nightmares?
Not give anybody fucking nightmares after that fight.
I mean, after seeing it, yeah.
I mean, no, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know, Lena. I've never encountered one of these things before. Should we take the messenger's body back, or?
You could. I mean, the 2 dwarves could carry him back.
I mean, we could. Everybody else at the camp would recognize him. I mean, we
And
all saw him there.
And then you show the note to the dwarf. What's his name? Fulgrim.
Fulgrim, yeah. TH.
Show the note to Fulgrim. We know that she's responsible. We overheard them mention her.
Yeah, and then we need to citizens arrest her, basically.
But
assuming that she hasn't killed everybody at camp and left.
You did say
She
she had,
shot them all one by one.
you said she had a pistol?
Yes. So we need to be wary of that.
Catch her unaware, maybe?
Well, it also is in a locker, but I imagine she's carrying it on her person by now.
So how about we bring the messenger's body back, but not bring it into camp? I'll cook dinner. Get them all around the
we'll
campfire.
just say we didn't find anything. Or we found the beast, but we were not able to bring its head back.
But, I mean...
Okay.
Katskai would probably take teeth and claws.
Yeah,
right?
she can take some.
We could take something from it. Yeah, for
Yeah,
Sure. Okay.
We'll
And then you're
pacify
gonna
them with
leave.
that.
Gonna leave the corpse kind of like maybe where the stone was, or somewhere around that area, or something like that, so it's close by but not visible.
Yeah, I mean, we need it to be close enough that we can get it without having to really leave camp, but we don't want it close enough that she knows anything about it.
Okay. All right.
I know it was getting to be dark.
Yeah. By the time you get back, it is just about dark. You can see the shadows of everybody standing close by the campfire.
Joanna, see that they're being careful.
Joanna is sitting on a log, kind of like with one hand on her head with a piece of cloth like pressed against it, and all of the Stragani are all like around her, and there's a big fuss. They're all like making a fuss and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
Well, the Strigani are there, but we see Thulgrim too, right?
No, Thulgrim is not visible.
Shit.
Oh, God. All right.
Damn it.
Let's go.
All right, yeah, let's come up into camp, I guess.
Okay. You walk in and she kind of looks up. She's got one eye half closed, and you can see as she kind of pulls it back that there's some blood stains on the rag, and she's got a little bit of like blood has matted her hair on the side here and trickled down the side of her face and onto her tunic. He says, "That bastard dwarf!"
Come again? Where is Thulgrim?
He says, "He's gone, and so is my money chest. He knocked me unconscious and stole the fucking thing. Run out of town."
I'm with that. I'm
I
gonna
don't
run
believe her.
into the wagon to look. Like,
Okay. There's no sign of the lockbox, and there are some blood stains like on the floor.
it's definitely not here, Lena. And I'm gonna stand on this log.
I'm gonna motion for the party to come over, and I'm gonna say we need to check all around to see if Thulgrim really is gone.
This I keep saying Vistani. This Strigani will turn and he says, "I saw him leave. He told us that he would be back and not to worry. And he took us a boat and made his way up northwards." That boat's not there, even though it's there.
Got it.
Did you see him go into the caravan?
We were all locked up inside the house. He told us
He
we
locked
needed
you
to.
inside the house, and
He said we had to be in there for safety.
Ugh.
he wasn't wrong, but
He says, "Yes. Now he stole my key as well. He has all of my money. All of Zaruta's money. You must bring him back. Bring him to justice. He is a thief. He stole from me."
we will deal with that. But also, I'm gonna turn and look at Kaskaya and make a motion, like wanting Kaskaya to go and like apprehend her. Like, this woman needs to be put in like.
Okay, so Kazka is gonna like just casually walk over and then just grab hold of her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
she'll be
tie her
like,
up.
What are you doing? Unhand me, you brute! I'm not the safe. The dwarf is. He ran away with all of our money.
He may not be a thief. I mean, he may be a thief, but he's not a murderer.
What? What do you mean he's not a murderer? Why? Do you think he murdered Ruta? If it wasn't a beast, I'm sure it was him. Why else would he have fled with the money? Oh, he wanted Ruta dead so he could get his key. That's what it all makes sense. And now he's left with the money. It's getting away and you're letting him. 50 gold reward if you bring him back and bring back my money.
While she's fussing, I'm gonna actually go into her caravan. Can I find anything that is got her handwriting on it?
Probably.
All right.
I mean,
want
there was a
to-
big book ledger that she was keeping tabs of everything. So, I mean, that's all there.
All right. I want to compare her handwriting to the note.
Yeah, it's the same.
It's the same.
It
Okay.
is, yeah.
I wanted to make
it
sure
has a
that
little
it wasn't
heart
the
over every
dwarf.
eye.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure it wasn't the dwarf like tricking us.
And you use the word betwixt an awful lot.
Yes, between. Okay. I'm gonna stand far enough away from her. Well, I mean, she's detained, so it doesn't really. And I'm gonna show her the note.
Okay, all of the Strigani will all kind of like get some distance between y'all and her and everything that's kind of going on. They're like, this is a little bit much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Was Kazkaya kind of like tying her hands or something?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna show her the note. You put a hit out on Rickard. This was all you. There was no beast. Well,
I
there
don't
was a
know what you're
beast,
talking
but
about. That's absurd. Why would I do that?
Money?
you were gonna take the money.
Well, I have no money now. The dwarf took the money. He had the motive.
I mean,
it was him.
That's amusing. I'm laughing at that.
karma.
It's
you
not
know?
funny, damn it!
It's a little fun.
My money! It's not funny!
Yeah, that's a separate incident. You still are guilty of.
I
putting a
protest
hit-
my innocence! I protest! I wouldn't
you can take
kill
that up with
Rude.
the
I
church.
hated Ruda. He was a terrible person and a useless member of society, but I did not want him dead. Why would I? Now I've got to explain to his father that all of this will go down in... I'll go down in kaput, and the money is gone, and the investment is gone.
Where do you think I got this note from?
I expect Thulgrim forged my writing, forged my handwriting. That's what he must have done.
No,
To try and
no.
implicate me.
We found your partner, and he told us everything.
Yeah, and then he lost his arm, and well, then it got eaten. That's fun. But he did.
Give me... Okay, Lena.
I'm gonna actually shoot a look at Nelwick like I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
Lena, give me an intimidation skill roll, please.
Oh, I'm not good at intimidation.
You're too sweet.
No, it takes strength, and that's not.
Well, you can make a fellowship.
Or
I
actually,
can do
you could do
fellowship.
command with fellowship. I'll let you do that. Yep.
No, that's not any better.
No, but you can pick. This certainly isn't going to become a... It certainly isn't charm, put it that way. Okay. So, yeah, you say that, and she's like, oh, really? Well, where is this individual that you claim worked for us? I don't see him. Where is he then, if all this is true?
I'm gonna look at Kazadrin and say, bring the body. You know?
Okay, so Kazadrin will go and drag the corpse into camp.
Drop it like.
Look familiar?
She's
He
like,
sang like a canary before the basilisk got him.
here was the messenger. He should have been on his way to Nuln.
Yeah.
Must just be some... He must have just gotten lost, that's all. My money! Get my money! The dwarf's getting away! Damn it! Look, here's the deal. Okay. Get the dwarf and bring back the money. You can keep all of Rutger's. I'll let you keep all of Rutger's half. You can have it. It's not my money. I don't care. We'll say the dwarf got away. We'll say
Virna?
the dwarf got away. And stow half the money.
I'm tired of listening
could
to her.
even-
I'm tempted to tell you to knock her out.
We can even
Kazkaya.
tell his father that the dwarf killed him and stole his money.
Kazkaya, please.
Spectacular, what's up? 111 months.
So Lena is ordering Kazkaya to knock.
Knock her out. Knock her out. I'm tired of listening to her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she can certainly... she's already been bashed upside the head once.
She's a pressure point.
Have
Just catch her.
another concussion. That'll be fine. But either way, you can, like, if nothing
She's a
else, you
murderer,
can, like,
I don't
gag... She's tied her out and just gag her and, like, tie her to the tree stump.
Oh, she can do that too.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna turn to the Strigani. I feel really bad for them. They've done all this work.
Lena,
Yes.
how about we promise the Strigani her half of the gold to split amongst them, to watch over her while we go north to get the other guy, the dwarf, bring him to justice, and then return Rutger's father that half of money back, you know?
You could certainly think about doing that, but considering he may have had quite a few hours, depends on how...
We could have done that right after we left.
And he
How
has a
long
boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna, how long ago was it that he left? I'm gonna ask them.
Several hours.
We'll never catch
Wasn't
up.
much longer. Wasn't much long after. Once it started to get dark, he said to them, the Strigani will say that he came to them and said, "We don't need to be working too late today because there are some dangers. Everybody get inside and we will lock the door. Make sure you are safe. I will just clean up and tidy everything up," he said. And then after that, we heard some strange noise. And I peered out of the window and saw him dragging the chest towards the boat. And he just told me don't worry about it. He will be back soon. And to stay inside.
How much were you all promised?
We were supposed to be getting paid 2 silver a day. We get paid each week, so we are owed 8 silver at this point.
I'm gonna give each one of them a gold.
Okay, they'll all be like, oh, thank you.
So that's 1, 2. There's like 5 of them, right?
Yeah, the 5 gold. That'll more than compensate them for.
That's what I took off of the guy.
Yeah,
so.
It's true.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, I'll give them all a gold piece, and unfortunately, the Fulcrum is, he's got so much time on us. I'd say that we all rest for the night, and then we make our way to Nuln.
With her?
Yes, with her.
Okay.
Possibly, if we can, we also probably need to take Ricker and the messenger as well.
Can we...
The Vistani will happily agree to, for another 5 silver, they'll help carry the bodies.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and find that fucking pistol, because I want it, because it's expensive.
Okay. Yeah, it's sitting right there in the lockbox.
How many silver did they want?
5 each.
5 each?
Yeah.
So that's 1 gold divided amongst
okay,
them.
so there are 6 shots, 6 charges, and the pistol. So basically, you've got the gunpowder and the shot to... it is a trained weapon, though, so you have to have the skill to be able to use it worth a damn.
I just want it, because it's,
it's
a
worth
lot
money.
Of gold crowns.
Yeah. Either Thulgrim didn't know it was there, or...
yeah.
Search
Search for other valuables.
To
Anything else?
I mean, yeah, she's got some kind of like nice, some nice silverware and stuff like that that'd be worth money if you want to hawk that.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's take it all. She's
Nelwick
guilty.
comes back out of the caravan
with a sack. Comes back with a pillowcase full of everything that he's
Sack
just looted.
And I'm gonna
Cutlery.
pretend I didn't see it.
Oh, I'm gonna share it with my.
It's justice.
I'm gonna share it with everybody. I don't care about that.
Gotcha. All right,
Again, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see it.
So with the help of the Strigani, you guys are basically gonna hoof it all the way back to Nuln.
Yeah, with these 2 bodies and
go back to the temple. Are you
really
just going to go to the Temple of Virna?
Yep.
Okay. She will commend you for what you have done. Say that the whole thing's a crying shame. Obviously wants to know what evidence you have and what case you have against Joanna Stiegler.
I'll present the note and everything, and that she won't confess right now. She's too worried about the money, and the money was taken.
Yeah, the priestess of Virna says,
Fulcrum.
"Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. They always confess."
I'm gonna wink.
But also she'll tell you that that concludes your trials and tribulations for your week. And she will invite you to stay as long as it takes to complete your vestments and entry into priesthood.
Sweet.
And that will end this, and each of you will gain 200 experience points to add to your sheets. So if you wouldn't mind, please make sure that you add 200 to both Khazadrin's and Kazkaya's sheet, and that'll bring us nice and neatly wrapped up with that little bit of the story arc. Well, that was a hell of a scrap. That was getting really dodgy.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone should be at 11:30.
For the Emperor!
Which is 2 extra advancements. Obviously, I'm not going to do it for them.
Yeah, it's 2 advancements, or if you spend 100 experience points to buy into your new career.
Right, so I can spend my last advancement on my wounds.
And then change career.
And then I can add... I just need to figure out what the fuck career I'm going to get into.
Well, you've got you've got time to figure that out, haven't you?
I do.
So that's 1. And then I have to add
I had a plan, but it's all
Intelligence.
changing since I was deputized, and now I don't know what I'm doing.
11. All right, I need
Alrighty.
100 more so that I can.
So that got you your 2 final advancements?
Yep.
So you need another 100 to be able to become a priestess?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I need 70 basically because I have 1130.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we all have 1130, so.
Well, good deal.
And then I will be.
Junk,
Priestess
a lot
fighting.
of the pistol classes are
Summit with a pistol, right?
kind of hard to get into because their entries are different.
They're rare and exotic weapons.
And I don't know what Kazkaya had left to advance.
No, she can take care of all that.
Yes.
So there we go. All right. Anyone got any questions? Yeah, I thought that was ironically funny that they should fake the whole monster did it, and then there should be a monster that did it.
Okay, it looks like just so chat knows, she has an advancement in strength and 1 in willpower left.
So that'll wrap that up. So basically,
on
you
to her
guys will
next.
have like you need basically a good session to finish out your character classes that you're in, and then you can all advance, right?
Yes.
I mean, I already spent the 100 to buy out. I just have to choose what I want.
Oh, okay. So you've got enough.
Yeah, because some of us were really close anyway.
Yeah. Well, and not every character class has the
Same number of
requirements, right?
advancements, yeah.
10,
And then there's always, did you take any of the optional extras and stuff? So
yeah. So Nat needs 2 advancements: 1 in willpower, 1 in strength. But she's set everywhere else, so she needs a 70 to like Spook.
Same as me, yeah.
And Khazardrin, I think, is actually closer.
I will also point out that you all have bad dreams again. The night when you stay here the night before you head out in the morning, you will all have those nightmares again.
Cool. Still don't know what the rock had to do with anything. I'm sure it'll come back to bite us in
Should
the
have
ass.
found out what it was cooking.
So Khazardrin also needs 2. She needs 70 XP. That's so weird. The hunter
Yeah, it's weird
is
that you don't.
like 1 less to advance.
Well, you may have just had less.
Yeah, my numbers are, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's 1 less.
There you go. All right. Well, just so you guys in chat know, so Monday, all being well, if everybody does what they need to do, we will be starting a 2-shot. Because 1-shots rarely become a 1-shot, so I've written a 2-shot because it's easier. 1-shots take a good 4 hours to do any good, and we typically only play for 3. We're going to do a 2-shot with the new role-playing game Daggerheart. And then for Thursdays, we are going to do a 2-shot Daggerheart. 2 different stories, 2 different sets of characters. Daggerheart, if you don't know much about it, it is a game that is currently in open beta. It just received its second set of adjustments and alterations. It is an interesting game to be sure, and the setup that we have to use is a little bit convoluted, but we figured it out. But beyond that, yeah, should be lots of fun. So Darrington Press is the ones that created it, and if you're not sure who they are the publishing company that were kind of founded and put together by Matt Mercer and Critical Role. So
interesting.
it's a very, very unique game engine and system that they've come up with. It's one of the first things that I've seen in a long time that's made me look at the game and go, that's new. I haven't seen a new concept from a role-playing game in a long time. You know, most of them are just rehashes of other systems. But this actually has a few unique mechanics to it. It is a very narrative-driven concept. It's very loose with the rules. Doesn't have a whole lot of them. And uses some very interesting things. There is no initiative. Players go when they feel like it. And they can go multiple times if they wish. All will be revealed as to how and why that sometimes isn't a good thing. So there we go. But if you've got a few minutes before we disappear, Spook, we can go ahead and get your dice roller set up.
Sure.
All that chat that you saw us talking about, and you were like, I don't understand any of this. That's what we're talking about now. Yeah, if you've got a few minutes. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate it. We'll see you Monday, hopefully, for the start of our Dagger Heart one-shots. Other than that, we want you all to have a fantastic weekend. We had fun. Hope you did too. And we will see you all again real soon. Bye, y'all!
Bye.